Hello. All right. So I see that I'm going to have a mic situation going on here today that's going to bug me. Floppy mic problems. Okay, let's do who's been shopping. I think Jenny has been shopping. And Marilyn, did you get some shopping in before the show? For those that may be wondering, well, how are they shopping? What is she talking about? So if you're a member, if you're in the reserved list and you're a member of this channel, you get early access to the listings that I'm going to share for that day. I release those early and they get a discount on their shopping and they get expedited shipping. And there's so much more. Oh, yes. I will do a video on that too. That's funny. I did go back to Lone Star. I was so nervous. I was ridiculous. I was so nervous. I am not one to be nervous about a lot of things. I think you know that, or you should know that. Well, I guess I'm a lot more nervous than I thought that I was. Anyway, just a short story. Yay, Marilyn. Okay, let me see what you got. Stepping back a second. I was saying about reserved list members. If you are a member, you get early access to whatever I'm showing for that day, plus you get a discount. So, I mean, it's a 20% discount, by the way. And for founding members, which we have a few spots left for founding members, you also, besides already getting free shipping, because everyone gets free shipping in my shows, you also get expedited shipping. So there's a bonus for that. And there's just so much more. There's so much more. I will do a little presentation and a little bit about all the benefits. And it just reminded me I need to do a video to put on the channel so that people can see it when I'm not here to play the video. And let's see. Let me get the captions running across the bottom. The ticker is going to show. Nope, that is not the one I wanted. Here we go. This one. I think that's going to do that. I don't want the ticker going. Too much stuff. That is not it either. Okay. How about this one? That one works. Okay. New screen setup. I had to do a new screen setup with this new, this week with the different change in things anyway. So there's just a little bit difference. So for those that are on replay, or if you're going back and you're watching, like you saw the live and you thought, oh, I missed a couple of items, there's a couple of bonuses today and hopefully going forward. There is a text right there. So if you text it 214-797, I can't even read it, 9022, that is my business text number. You can reach me through that number if there's something you have a question about, or if you wanted to say, hey, what happened to, you maybe saw something 3 or 4, 5, 10, 20, I don't know how many shows ago, and you're curious. Text me. It's super easy. Or you can email me, Angie@reservedgrace.com. All the information's in the description below. But hopefully I could manage this going forward. Whatever doesn't sell in the show is going to go automatically, not automatically, I wish it was automatic, but very, very quickly going to be listed on Reserved Grace. So you won't have to come to me. They'll already be there. The benefit, though, of being in a show and buying it in the show is there is a discount. And you'll be able to see that as I go through the listings today and show you everything. All right. That takes care of that, I think. My shows are buy it now, completely buy it now. I am exploring some auction options. So I just kind of looking to see what that looks like. Maybe not do all of the shows as auctions, maybe have them once in a while and just do big deals. I don't know. We're looking at it. We are, me, myself, and I, we are. And let's see. What else? Okay, Marilyn, I will tell you about Lone Star. Let me just say the highlight. It was a great experience, but I went in with a whole different setup, and I'm going to share that because I'm going to provide free downloadables that people can print out and do the little thing that I did. Not that it's difficult. You could do them on a scrap piece of paper, but I went through, I wrote down all of the booths that I looked at. So I'd go to the booth, get the number, and then within the booth, so I'd write the booth number down, and within the booth, I wrote down what I specifically saw. So blue butterfly, $1,200 diamond ring, those kind of things. Then I took them all up to the front counter, and it was the younger man that was working. And I said, "Hi, you remember me for the other day?" And he's like, "Uh-huh." And I said, "Well, we're going to approach things a little bit differently today." And I explained to him, I said, "Here's the deal. Here's the listings I want to look at. And if you want to set them back there and you want to give keys, however you want to manage it, not listings, I guess it would be cases that I want to look at." And so he did. The other thing, he'd give the key to the person who was helping me, and then they would take the item back, matched with the card, and set it aside. Then they'd get the next card and the next keys. And we went through this. It was a little longer process, and it was okay. But the other thing that he did that I thought was a real learning experience is when it was time to switch out for the person who was working with me, the next person who came on, he physically brought that person to me and switched off there instead of just calling for that person to come to the front and just leaving me without anybody to help me. So it was a win. All in all, it was a win, and I got some great items. And those that asked specifically for your items, I got all but one. One item was sold or wasn't there when I went back. So, but everything else is shipped out. I shipped everything today. Holiday got me behind, but it all shipped today about a half hour ago. Okay, let's get started. Thank you for being here. If this is your first time, thank you so much. I always like to hear where you heard about me, how you heard about me, where you heard about me. What I hear the most is the people who are dropping in and then they kind of reach out later. They see a short, one of my YouTube shorts, or maybe something, a reel on Instagram. And so I appreciate that works. I would love to connect with you, hang out a little bit so you can see a few items. In the meantime, I was looking at something I was going to bring up. Oh, I need to. So I have a full listing, a full rundown. Let me show you what we have. We had 20 items going into today. I'm going to be on until 7. And I'm usually only on until 5. But I had a lot to get through. And I thought, you know what? It's worth the extra time today. So that's why we're going to 7. And at 7 is a hard stop because it's Jake's, my significant other, my boyfriend's birthday. And so I am going to take him to tacos. We're going to go have tacos and probably a margarita or two. And so, but 2 of the listings that I know have sold, and maybe more because a couple of our members were not able to make the show today. So let me see what sold, and I'll show you those for the members who bought those. Let me go over to get into my back end. So everything is by it now on my shows, like I said earlier. The other benefit is you could literally get to buy now. I do everything through my Shopify store, so you'll get a link to check out directly. I encourage you to, there was earlier, let's see if it's still there. Yes, okay, there at the top, pinned chat, there's a comment pinned at the top of the chat that has a registration link for you, and that link I will tell him, thank you, Jenny. That link will help you make sure that you're pre-registered. What does pre-registered mean? It just means that you're signed up on Shopify shop some way. It doesn't necessarily even have to be reserved grace. And you want to do that. Why? Because if you see something that you want and somebody else wants it too, and maybe they're already registered, they can check out faster than you can even get it in your cart. I know this from experience. So make sure you're registered. I'll put the link in the chat in just a second. I'll do that again. And sorry, I have a little bit of that vocal fry thing going on today. Hopefully that goes away. Hopefully I can just get it to just go away and it won't be so raspy sounding. I am getting you your codes. So let me do that real quick. That way you have them. Where did I had special place. I was like, yeah, oh, I know. Let's see if it worked. I tried something different today, and nope, it did not work. That's pretty funny. Okay, things that you learn as you go, and it's just, try it, see if it works. There's no way for me to tell until it actually goes live. So here is, it's funny. I was like, where did I lose it? Well, because it didn't work. There we go. Let's go to here. This should take you to register. And then, nope, that didn't work, did it? Okay, so let's do it this way. Let me see, did it work? Does it work? Did it work? Still didn't work. Okay, it should work, but it didn't work. Then we're going to do it this old-fashioned way here. Linda. Oh, Jenny, are you still recovering from pneumonia? You have that raspy? Do you have this going on too? So I had pneumonia back in January and February. I've never recovered fully. My voice never recovered. And it really bums me out because, it is a strain to talk. I think I need to go to a vocal coach or, I need to go to someone because I talk a lot. And this isn't helping. No, it's not. It's not helping. Okay, so with that not working, I'm going to have to do it a different way. I'll have to figure it out later. But for right now, we're going to try it this way and see how it works. So my advice is if anybody comes up with that horrible cough, get immediate relief. Don't let it linger because, like I said, for me, it just has messed up my voice a lot. So that's not working. I have to go about it a different way. Bear with me a second. There's just always that little thing, but All right, let me go here and see if I can get to it. That way I can put things into the chat. And I don't know why that didn't work, but anyway, I'll just do it the full link instead of that and work on it later. Okay, so here's the first. If you didn't see the chat, the link at the top, here is the link for you. That is to pre-register. If a link for some reason doesn't work, let me know. And sometimes you'll see I see two chats that pop up when I post something because it's going to Facebook Live and to YouTube. Now, who is watching from Facebook? I would love to know. In the meantime, let me go back to what I was doing, and I'm going to get, let's see what we got. Marilyn placed an order. Let's see what Marilyn got. And I know what Jenny got already. So we're going to show those, and then we're going to move on. Ooh, this is a good one. Okay, you guys have the best taste and so smart. So smart. Okay, so just because it's right in front of me, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to show that one. And let's do, this is Jenny's. Just making sure that I show the right things to you guys. Oh, wow. Yeah, I didn't know. Oh, wow, Jenny. I didn't know which one you got. I thought you got the other. Wow, I'm super excited for you. Yeah, I suck on suckers like Tootsie Roll, Tootsie Pops, which is not great for any other reasons, but it does soothe my throat. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh, Jenny. I'm so excited for you. I'm kind of freaking out right now. That is my favorite piece in the show. Let's do this. You guys, this is super exciting. This is a benefit of being a member. All right, let me show those items and then I'll give you an overview of what is left. What is remaining? Oh, Jenny. I mean, Marilyn, I love yours too, hon, but oh my gosh. Jenny, she had to be stalking that one. Oh, it was right there in front of me the whole time. Yours is in here, Marilyn. Okay, while I'm here, I'm going to do Marilyn's. I'm going to bring up the second camera If you're also new to my shows, I have 2 cameras. So one is overhead, and right there, a lot of times you'll see me flipping stations or flipping screens because there's a reason. Hold on. There we go. Now, when I switch screens, anytime that the main screen is off of me, there's no volume. So if I forget to bring that screen back on, we have a big mute session like I did last week. And feel free in that case to text me. Text me. My phone is right here. It is on mute, but I'm probably going to see if something comes in, and it'll just tell me, "Hey, Angie, you're on mute again." But I try and do fairly well for, running a lot of stuff one person. Okay, Marilyn, I'm going to show yours first. And then I have to do my break to get my first drink of water. Marilyn, you got the rose quartz chip and howlite bead necklace. And let me make sure I'm in the screen so you're seeing it. Yep, there we go. All right, this is yours, Marilyn, infused with soft femininity and bold accents. So it's 33 inches. It has the shell, barrel clasp, rose quartz, howlite, silver tone beads, and turquoise colored accents. So it is the howlite. And Marilyn, you did use your 20%, which, making sure, always members remember to use your 20%. And so there is yours, Marilyn. And this is how I do it for those that aren't familiar. This is your little crash course and tutorial. I'll go to this double screen here for this. So I will take an item once it sells. If you are new, I have a bag for you. If you've shopped with me before, I have a bag here with your name on it. There's one for Jenny, and there's one for Marilyn, and I have the others down there. And then I take a little bag, drop your item in, and it goes in your bag, and it goes off to the side, and we fill it up. You can shop all week loud. So I will be on this week. I'm going to be on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday for 4 hours. Oh my God, dear God. Please. Oh my God. I'll be on for 4 hours this week. At 4 hours a day, 4 days this week. But you'll be able to shop all those days, and I will just put all of your purchased items into your bag. And at the end of it all, bundle it all up, and I ship it out because it's already paid for. I won't be doing any one-off sales this week that you have to wait for invoices. Okay, it's all pre-programmed. Now, Jenny, are you ready for yours? Let's see. Yes, I love that piece. Good choice, Marilyn. Okay, now, Jenny, let's see. Let's go ahead and bring yours. We're just going to stack it up here. And let's go to here. I think we should have a drum roll. All right. Move these rings for a second. Jenny, let me show you on this screen here. Let's do this. Let's see if I can do this one here. And I want to do this screen. And I will turn that one off down there. Let's see. This is where I messed up the other day. Okay, so that is page 3. Go back. Okay, Jenny, the one that you got is right here. So this is your set. I will show you in just a second. So it's going to be showing to the world, and I get to say that one's already sold. It's spectacular. Okay. We're going to go back to here, and oh, look at that. Now we got 3. Now we have 3. We don't need 3. Let's go ahead and click off of that one. Go back to here. There we go. This is where you get seasick because I'm going to swap it. I have to be on a certain side for it to. And there we are. Okay. It's a lot. It's a lot to go back and forth. All right. Let's see. All right. I'm going to look at Linda's in just a second. I just saw it pop up. Okay, Jenny, I'm going to go on to the bigger screen so you can see this. So Jenny got the topaz and sterling silver set, but not just any topaz and sterling silver. This is Native American made, a remarkable handcrafted jewelry set featuring luminous sky blue topaz gemstones set in sterling silver. The pendant and earrings are designed with feather and leaf motif, showcasing traditional Native American symbolism and craftsmanship. The back of each piece is marked sterling and an additional stamp of HS for your maker's mark. The central pendant features a large faceted 20 by 14 millimeter oval blue topaz. Let me get in your, just make sure I'm still in your screen. There we go. And where is it? Okay. And both the pendant and the earrings are sculptural and flowing, rich with texture, intention, and cultural artistry. Part of Reserved Grace Unearthed. So, Jenny, congratulations on these pieces. They are stunning. And I almost wore it today. I was going to wear it, and then I saw that it sold because I wore topaz earrings, topaz rings, and I did all the things. And I guess I just put all the good juju out there for you to go ahead and get this. Congratulations, Jenny. I think you made a wise choice. And because Jenny had an additional 20% off as a member, she got to save substantially on that. And that's good. That's why I do it. I do it that way. I want you guys to have the opportunity to grab, the pieces as quick as you can. Now, as we get more members, it'll become more competitive. So I'm going to put that in your bag for you, Jenny. That's going in. And I will put your earrings in a separate bag. You know that when I ship, I separate it all anyway, so it doesn't scratch. I'm putting this in your bag. It's sitting back here. Thank you so much for that purchase, both of you. Thank you. And thank you for participating in being a member of the channel. There's Jenny's bag right there. Okay, now, are we ready to see what else we have? You were stalking that one. So I'll also read the chats once in a while, just for those that are listening and they're not right at their computer or their phone. It's just background noise. I get it. So Jenny said, I'm so happy. Yes, I was stalking that one. I would too. It's a beauty. It's a beauty. Okay, now I think, let's see. Linda says, have a popsicle or freeze. It helps, and use ice and a straw while you're working. I will be a member in 3 days. I need some help with that here. Okay, here we go. I'm going to take a drink real quick, but I don't want to. I saw somebody do that on CNN recently. However, I probably shouldn't be drinking carbonated. Like I take a big gulp and it like swells up in my mouth. Okay, here we go. Too much information. Thank you, Jenny. I appreciate it. And Jenny, now that Shopify has caught up with my international shipping program, hopefully you're getting this shipment earlier. It's supposed to. Okay, now I do put a lot of effort into shipping. I also receive items, right? So I get tons of packages. I'm probably going to get one today and I'll have to take a second to step away to go sign for it. I understand we're all busy, right? We're all busy. I'm really busy. Not any more than anyone else or anybody else. I'm not, anyway. It does take effort. It does take time. And I know there's other things that maybe I could be doing that instead of making sure the little gift wrapping paper's in there, handwriting the cards, putting the little seal on, all the little things that I do, I could take shortcuts. But I also know what it feels like to know that something that I'm receiving, they put a little extra effort into it. They take care of the items. They care about how they represent their business. Those are things that are important to me. So when something's important to me, I feel like, why would I not pass that on to my customers or my friends or my family? That's, yes, brain freeze. That's why I do the things that I do. I think it's just an extra touch, a nice touch. It does take effort. It does take time. And I get that. So I do get orders sometimes that are wrapped up in paper towels and sandwich bags. Not against sandwich bags. I use sandwich bags for things I don't ship in sandwich bags. So just a little difference. You know, some people say, well, they're only paying X amount for, such a low amount for the item. Then don't sell for that low amount if you're not willing to put a little extra effort into it. There's my 2 cents. Fresh starting out. That's my first 2 cents. All right. I am going to get started now for real. The first item I'm going to show you today is, and she might be a little bit today. Let's not be Let's just go with it. I had some interesting things happen to me the last few days, actually. So I wouldn't doubt if I get a little snippy. Not bad. I just see some things that are going on in the background. Linda, you probably may have warned me, or you may be like, oh, she's seeing it now, right? But yeah, there's some things going on in the background, and I'm just going to stay in my lane and I'm going to do my thing. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Welcome. If you like to say hi in the chat, I'd appreciate that. If you want to lurk. I lurk, but all positivity and learning. That's where my space, that's where I come from. First item we're going to do is in a pretty little box. All right, these are the oval amethyst clip-on 14 karat gold plated new inbox earrings. I will put the, hi Steph, how are you? It's good to see you. You should have got, I don't know, I think you still have something out for delivery. But thank you for popping in and thank you for saying hi. And don't take it personally if I feel like I called you out for lurking. You're not one of the lurkers that I'm referring to. But thank you for being here. Ava, you guys, I'm calling you all out. Okay, if this helps and it works, all of you lurkers, just at least say hi in the chat and then go lurk. Hi, Ava. Welcome in. Oh, yeah. Here, yes. I love that Ava pops in. Please subscribe. Like, subscribe, turn on the little notification bell, all the things. So, there's a super chat today, you guys. I did a super chat. Here's what the super chat is about. And I'm just going to say it right real quick here. This is in here. This super chat. The emoji didn't go with it. There's fine. Okay. If I get 5 super chats at 5, this is a stretch, total stretch. 5 super chats, $5 each. In the first 3 hours, I'm on for 4 hours. If we hit it, I will host a live pre-show event where you get to help choose the items that are going to be in the show. It says Unearthed, the next Unearthed show, but it's just the next Reserved Grace show. So if you want to be one of those influencers, if you want to pick the items and help decide, you can donate. We hit or do the super chat, and if we hit the goal, you can be one of the people that helps. And there you go. Yeah, Jenny got swooped in. She got that super quick. Good. I'm glad you're doing well, doing great. Let's do this. The first thing. So in the chat, I'll post it again. This is the thing not that one. There's that one, but this one here. I have the listing for you. This is what I'm showing next. This is, just had to make sure. So this is the oval amethyst clip-on earrings in 14. There's the double. Okay. So one went to Facebook and one went to YouTube. So oval amethyst clip-on earrings, gold plate. Okay, Angie, you can open a box. You're totally capable. There we go. And so they are $24 today, $28 after. If they don't sell during the show, they'll go on to Reserved Grace, and they will be $28. That is one of the more mild swings. Some of them I've got $20 to $25 increments, so it'll be $25 less today than it will be on the website. And it's not percentage wise. It's just things that sometimes it's just what I feel like doing. Okay, these, like I said, are brand new in the box. Let me tell you about these. And then I will put the link in for you to be able to purchase. So this is elegant oval shaped genuine amethyst earrings set in 14 karat gold plated clip-on setting. They are a classic design featuring an amethyst center stone paired with sparkly clear accents in a modern drop design. Let me see that you're all in here. Yeah, so there's your clip-ons. I just read my little blurb and then we'll go over them a little bit more. I'll take one off here. These have only been out of the box to get photographed earlier today, yesterday, whenever that was. I lose track. So there are your earrings. As close as I can so that you can see a light amethyst, a little bit more on the lavender side, and there are a lot of lights going on today. So, you can see there. 14 karat gold plated, a very feminine, classy. I think this is one of the classy looks, very feminine. And so they're comfortable. So they have the comfortable clip-on back, makes them perfect for non-pierced ears. I wear clip-ons and I have pierced ears as well. And whether you're looking for something to dress up for a night out or gifting someone special, these earrings are the perfect blend of luxury and affordability. They don't look like they're $24 at all. Oops, see, I move. There we go. It zooms in on other things. So that's good. It's supposed to do that. Let's see how long it does that for the show today. Oh, isn't that interesting? Let me move that. That didn't even, okay. So, gosh, don't talk, Angie. Don't talk and then jinx it. Okay, well, there's that. That happened. Okay, here's this listing here. I'm going to put this in the chat. If you're interested in buying these earrings, new in box, amethyst, I'm going to say these are CZ, but I can't either way. Let's just say that they're sparklies. And there is that one for you. There's your listing. You should be able to check it on my side too. Yes, it takes you directly to the listing on Shopify. You can check out directly. It's free shipping. And that way, by the way, don't wait. If you think that you can put it in your cart and you can check it out all at once, don't bother, because someone else can go in and scoop anything that's in your cart, and everything's free shipping anyway. So I just bundle everything together at the end of the week. So if you see something you like, don't snooze, don't wait, grab it. If you don't grab it during the show, it will go up when it goes on to reserved grace. That's just how I run it. That's my program. That's your first item. Oh, Linda, thank you so much. I'm going to read that out loud. Linda says, Angie has the best jewelry online and the very best prices, I believe. Thank you. And Jenny seconds that. So thank you guys. I appreciate that. Thank you. There's so much I could say on that. And I do get feedback, and I do get, I don't want to say hate mail, but thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. People have asked, how do I do things at such a low cost? Am I going to, whatever. That's not to worry about. I have okay. Just let me bring this back up real quick, and then I'll go back because I can't help myself on this one. Sorry, I'll just do the split screen. I am new to YouTube. Granted, I am new, and I'm new to jewelry. I've been doing reselling for a long time. I'm not new to collecting jewelry. I'm new to selling jewelry, and I'm new to learning about all of it. I'm a collector from like age of 12. So, but I collected what I liked. I collected what I bought because I liked it when I found it or I came across it. Some things I let go, some, donated over the years and let things go that I wish I wouldn't have. things that I just kept, and it just accumulated. Like a lot of things that you collect over time and you're like, how did I get this much stuff? Well, then when I started reselling women's clothing, I would get bundles of jewelry in those that would, that I would get big, like, what are they called, pallets and things like that. So that's where more and more came from. And then over time, it just became one of those things of like, I have a lot. I don't want to sit on it. I love to sell. I love doing lives. I prefer doing lives over videos. So, and I didn't want to do the reseller platforms anymore. So that's where I'm here. But I'm not new to all of it. I'm just new to you guys. Will I look for enhancers? Yes. Maybe put that on my list. So I just wanted to say, for those that are questioning who I am and where I came from and why my prices are the way they are and all those things, why I'm giving the discounts to members, all those things that you want to know, ask me. Ask me, reach out, let's talk, call, chat. There's my phone number. Email me, let's chat. But don't worry, it's all going to be okay. It will be okay. I'm going to look out for my customers. I'm here for you guys, and let's have some fun. All right. So those are the first earrings. They are 24, and these beauties right here, I think they are a lovely gift. I know that a lot of people aren't wearing, well, let me correct that. More and more women are wearing clip-on earrings because they're realizing there's so much variety and they don't fall off. They don't hurt, and, all those things. Okay. Was that a little too much, you guys? Let me know if that was a little too much. Just tell me. That was just tell me. It's kind of, not something I normally throw out there in the world. But if people want to know, I got to share. Okay, next up, let's keep moving, and we're walking. Next up, we have Asian hand-painted rose quartz and black agate necklace. Is that the one? Nope, I don't think I have that. I don't think I have that. Let me double check the link on that one. That might be the one that Marilyn got. There's a couple that are similar. No, I do still have that one. Okay. That is it's the hand painted. That would be the clue that I missed there. These are the enhancers for all your pearls, Marilyn. Okay, this is the artisan hand painted rose quartz and black agate necklace. Let me set that aside and I'll get back into order here. Okay, I did show this once before. This came from my little gift shop, North Texas Charities. And they're the same ones I got that piece from the other day, the $2,600 necklace for $11. Sometimes you win. You win big. It's like a gamble. Okay, these are hand-painted by an artisan, highly polished. There's like a lacquer on here. Love learning about me. Oh, I have so many layers. I'm one of like those people who say that you're an onion. I'm an onion. I am an onion. Probably have even an onion with a little hint of garlic core to me. I'll be honest. There's a little pungent, but I have quite a life. All right. Linda says probably Jake bought her jewelry too. She's just not telling us. Oh, yes, it all comes from all different kinds of places. All good stuff. Okay, let me tell you about this one. This is rose quartz and black agate, artisan hand-painted rose quartz and black agate necklace it is 24 inches with an extender. And I want to see the striking combination of rose quartz and the glossy black agate and the bold hand-painted statement beads, which I love, love, love how this has the black, the pink, and then this like a fern. I think it's like almost like a fern look here. This geometric pattern just gives it a fresh pop. I mean, what other color would you put in here? And it is so pretty on. Let me go here for 1 second and bring this up. And let's see. Little things I want to bring up. Let's see. I have, let me just bring, okay, so I wanted to tell you, so if you've ever wondered, like I learn about things like rose quartz and then the agate and just all the different things. So what I love most about rose quartz, I've always known. The length on this one is 20. Did I say what it was? I think I did. That's the earrings. Let's go back to this. And I will show you on me or on the body form as well. So it's 24 inches. And the extender, I think this is 2.5 or 3 inches. So going back to what I was saying here, I've always known rose quartz. I was saying, so Thursday I was talking about a lot of people don't want to wear stretch bracelets. They don't feel like they're in or what, whatever. I wear them a lot, and stacks sometimes because of the properties, the things that they represent, the things they bring into your life. So I've always known that rose quartz is the love, like it always represents love and, all those things. But what I really found out when I was studying about rose quartz this last weekend is, which I thought was so important, it is the love of oneself first. I love that. I love that. So it's the grounding, it's the compassion for oneself. It's love thyself first, and then everyone else comes, right? But if you don't have that within your intrinsically within you, it's really hard to love others without faking it, and then it doesn't last. Faking doesn't last long. So I wear these stretch bracelets a lot. Run, I want it. So that to say, let me put the link in here. And I just thought, it's one of those things I didn't think about is that it's not just loving others or being loving, it's loving yourself. I'm getting there, Marilyn. I am, I promise. Here we go. And there's the link for that. Marilyn's going to show you just how easy it is to click on that link and check out. And I'll put this in her bag for her. I should hear a little ding when, let me see if my volume is up on this. And if you're quick, sometimes you can actually read my text messages because I'll bring my phone up and you can see it from up top. I've learned that too. There's nothing important. So I'm not going to get back any positive pregnancy test or something. So it is a really good choice. This is really pretty. I've loved this piece since I first saw it. And of course, it had to make it in today's show. So while Marilyn, just in case Marilyn decides before she checks out, I have to show you this piece on real quick, just so you get an idea. And I know, don't wear jewelry if you're going to try other jewelry on. I can take it off. So I'll give you an idea on scale on this one. So there's that on me, but I also have, let's see here, I can show you on this one. Watch, let's see. This second model here, the second model from the left is wearing this as well. So there you go on that one. And I didn't even share. Yeah, I guess it's in the links in there. And all right, Marilyn, I will wait to hear for that ding and I will move forward. All right, that one is going to go. Yeah, I'm not on mute this time. Let's turn that one off. Go back here. It's just me, fully me this time. All right, let me catch up on the chat, make sure. That one is going to go aside. I will put it in a bag and go to the next one. How are you guys doing, by the way? How are you? Where are you in the world? What's going on? What is one positive thing that is going on in your life right now? Just focus on that one positive thing, that one thing maybe you're grateful for or you're looking forward to. I'm going to set this aside. If that goes to Marilyn, I'll get the ding and we'll go from there. Okay, next thing. Bring up the next one. And put this in. All right. So let's go to, what do we want to do next? Do I just want to go in order? If I go in order, then I can just keep in track. Let's just do that. Keep it on track that way. It's unavailable to technical difficulties. Well, isn't that just interesting? Updated copy of the, let me see. Let me go try and close Shopify and see if it comes back up. On this side too, I will look to see if there's any difficulties on my side. That is this one. It shows it's active and it should be fine. I will double check the link here. And I will add to bag. So double check on your side, Marilyn. Maybe close the website, open it up again. Let me take it back out of my, so that it doesn't. Okay, it's out of mine. Okay, there's that. Let me go back to the chat. Linda, I'm going to nuclear medicine in 2 days, and I'm positive I don't want to go. That is positive. It's women like you, Linda, that get me. You stump me. You're smarter than me. Oh, I love it. It makes me laugh. I think it's great. It is, and it's great that your wit and your wisdom. And okay, all right. Just so you're good, Marilyn. I just want to make sure you're fine. And Linda, I am happy to hear you're getting treatment and you are moving forward in your healing and journey. Okay, we need you here. We need you here. You're one of the people, the humans we need on this planet. So that's I'm gonna leave it at that. Okay, next up, Amethyst and Cloisonné charm necklace. I'm holding off to see where Marilyn's at. Steph! Okay, you guys, let's all congratulate Steph as well. Today's official for her is her first official day of retirement. That's right, because you didn't have to go back today. How does that feel? Jenny says, I'm doing great. I'm recovering from my pneumonia and was able to exercise for about 45 minutes yesterday. Glory be on that one. I completely understand that, and I'm happy for you. Take it from someone who's been there just not too long ago. Give your body a chance to rest, okay? Don't push it too much. I'm going to preach. Sister going to preach, but just take care of yourself and your voice. Good luck. Good luck with that. Okay, next up. Yes, congratulations, Steph. Thank you guys for sharing. I love hearing and knowing what's going on. The good things. I understand we have things going on that are not so great, or they just flat out suck. I get it. This next one we're doing is the Amethyst and Cloisonné charm necklace. It's 33 inches. It is normally 58. I have it for 45 today. This is a beauty. This has a lot going on. Let me get this. I'll show you from here first since I'm here, and we'll go from there. All right, so this one, let me just give you this view here first. The cloisonné on this is beautiful. This one, it's actually, that's going to be your center bead right there. Okay, so the center bead has a blue motif to it. Your side beads and up the sides have more of a pink or mauve. In this piece, you have, I'm looking at the chat, I'm thinking, you have amethyst, you have a milky quartz, aventurine, and what was the other one? Rhodolite? Was that it? Aventurine and rhodonite. Rhodonite, not to be confused with rhodolite. So that's the main pieces in this. And then, of course, you have the cloisonné. And let me show you from the top because it has a beautiful clasp. A couple of the pieces I'll share with you today have this beautiful clasp. This is the fun. Switching around. Okay, so this is your clasp. It has a safety. You do want to be careful with a piece like this. You don't want it to drop off. You don't want anything to drop off, right? But you don't want, because if this drops and hits the ground, just cry. Just cry. Okay, so here is your clasp here. Slides in. And then you have the safety latch, which I think is so important. So make sure it snaps, and then do your little latch right here. If this latch, you have these, and if their latch ever gets a little bit like it just floppy, all you have to do is just squeeze the sides a little bit. Squeeze it in right on the sides. Just take your thumbnail, squeeze it in a little bit in the side right there. And that way it just tightens it up enough that it's, when you can hear it snap into place, you want some tension on it, and then you're good to go. I did not polish these up. This is as those came just that way. Well, I cleaned all the beads, but I didn't do it like, I didn't go in and just like make them like brand new silver for you. Okay, so let me tell you about this, just so you have an idea. Amethyst was the main thing for this show, and then I built around it. So amethyst is a spiritual and is known for the stone of peace and clarity. In ancient times, it was believed to prevent intoxication. It comes from the Greek meaning amethyst. Anyway, amethystosis. I don't know. I won't get that right, but it means to not drunk. Don't get drunk. It encourages calm, balance, and inner strength. I think we could just wear it all the time. Often used to support emotional healing and promote restful sleep. Yes, and please, thank you. It has a range of deep violet to lighter lavender. You'll see in many of the pieces, like this bracelet coming up, that this one has a lot of the different colors. And one thing about with amethyst is it's good with all the colors. So it's good with silvers, it's good with gold. Still can't check out. Okay, why can't you check out? Let me see. If it's not, I just want to make sure if there's something going on that I'm not aware of, that I'm going to go on my iPad, and I'm going to buy something for myself and see what happens. Let's do a little intermission for technical check-in here. So reserved grace. Let's go down. Let's go to shop. What do I want to buy for myself? Let's see. How about if I buy one of the let's see here. I can't see the chat while I'm doing this, so if you guys are chatting with me, I'll be back in just a second. Let me buy these. I'll buy these earrings. So I'm adding those to my bag, and I'm going to check out. I'm going to use Shop Pay. Do I want to finance it? Let's see. Oh, text me. I've got all the, oh, there he goes. Okay. All right. I don't know how far you got, Marilyn. I'm down to, I don't have to use my discount code. And pay now. Your order's being processed. Thank you for your order. Okay, I have to cancel my order after the show. There's the ding. So that went through. Marilyn, I'm not sure what's going on. Double check to make sure, check your email to see if there was anything that came from maybe Shopify, or just, double check to see if there's anything going on that you maybe not seeing. And if anybody wanted the earrings I just bought, then I'll make sure you get them. Okay. It's okay, Marilyn. I'm going to set, here's what we're going to do. You're going to commit on that necklace. So for now, I'm going to set it aside. We'll deal with it later. If you still have problems after this, we'll just keep setting them aside and we'll deal with it. You don't need to worry about it. Let me go here. Here's the one that you want. And I am going to put it as a draft for right now so that it is no longer available. So nobody can buy it. And you can't buy it either, though, right now. It is no longer available to buy. And we'll deal with it after. How's that? Is that good? And if you try and buy something else, we still have that problem. We'll do the same thing till we figure it out. Okay, so we were talking about amethyst, and then we talked about rose quartz a little bit earlier. And then I just want to give you the little gist on aventurine is spiritual abundance, known as the stone of opportunity. And rhodonite is the heart healer, known for emotional balance and nurturing energy. So in this one piece right here, just think about you have balance and calm and not getting drunk. You have you're the heart healer and spiritual abundance and the heart healer. So all kinds of good things. I know, Marilyn, it's frustrating, and I apologize. It is frustrating, but I got you. We'll just move on and we'll take care of it later. And it might be after I get back from dinner, or we'll see, because I really promised Jake that at 7, he's going to be here. We're going to have tacos. And I found a new place. Jake found a new place while I was running to the post office. Okay, this one is, just so you know, this one is 33 inches. It is $58 regularly. Today I'm doing it for $45 until after the show. If it doesn't sell, it'll go back on the website for the $58. And I didn't even talk about the Cloisonné on this. There's the link for this if anyone is interested. So I did a lot of studying on Cloisonné as well. I have a lot of these pieces. I just adore them, and I've never really looked into them. Like, not really. And I have a limited capacity for remembering things, truly. So I get to pick the things I want to learn about and remember, and I let the other stuff go. One in, one out. Okay, so just on this necklace, let's do. And if you remember, when I first started doing this process and doing the live shows, how I fumbled and I messed everything up and it was all over the place. It just takes me time, and then I remember. And then we move on, and I'm shedding. Oh, goodness, I'm shedding. Okay, well, all right. So hitting the mic, but you get to see the length on this. I think it's great for layering. If we did like the two, let's just do it right here just because, okay? So you have all kinds of opportunities for layering. If you'll look at, I'll bring this up real quick so you can see here. Go to this one and bring up. I did some style ideas for you. Besides this one, this page, here's some ideas on how to wear, I call them healing beads or energy beads, or your gemstones with things like sundresses in all seasons. Somebody bought this one? Somebody bought the one that I'm wearing? Well, let's look at that. It did. Somebody bought it. How did I not know? Well, good choices. Who bought it? I wasn't looking. Oh. Didn't see that one. Well, let me double check that this is the one I'm looking at. It is. Good choice. All right. Somebody did buy this, and I didn't see it. Let me double check because there's more orders that came in since the show started. Good choices, you guys. Very good. Let's look. Let's go back to orders. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, I'm selling it. Whoever bought this, I hope you enjoyed the presentation. I know who bought it, but let me look to make sure who else bought things because I didn't see, besides myself. All right. Wait. Okay. I didn't see these at all. Oh, ow. That's why I'm shedding. I'm just going to pull my hair out, literally. Let me see where we're at here. Okay, you guys have. Okay, here we go. All right, we'll get to those. That's this one. Okay, let me see here. Let's go back to the main screen. It should be just me. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we have. We have some listings I'm going to take out. I'm just going to take them out right now because I don't want to mess this up. So I'm going to check this one. There's that. Dang. Okay, I got that one already taken out. And I was double checking, Marilyn, to see if maybe somebody else had checked out and you were still, that like you guys were competing against each other. Okay, that one, I'm taking the Cloisonné out. Let me put that in a bag and for the buyer so I don't mess that up. I guess I need to find more of these, don't I? They're gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. So let me put that in here and let me find that bag. I try not to do a call out on the buyers unless they're here or they want to say, you know. So if you want to say, maybe you're in the background or you just, I got you. I got you. Don't worry about it. Let me double check which. And I have so many buyers that have similar names. Very similar. So I've got to make sure that I get the right one. Okay. I'm setting this one aside. Thank you for your purchase. It's funny. Okay. All right. And next, let's see. I had another one. Let me close that. Next one is, wow. Jenny, I didn't know you got, Jenny, you went, Jenny. I love it. Okay, I didn't show this one. You got this one. And was this you too? You did. I thought, okay, so here's what happened, Jenny. Okay, I know. I'm back. My head's, I'm back. More. Okay, I'll get more. Jenny, I think you said that the link wasn't working. Everything was sold out. I was driving to the post office and I saw one order come in. I saw this one come in. I saw that order come in. I thought you just had gotten this one. So when I saw the topaz, when I sat down here, or I knew that somebody got it, but I didn't know it was you. I didn't. No, you didn't buy that one. Here's what I got. I didn't know that you got these three. You did not buy. Let's see. Here we go. Gonna do the thing. All right, Jenny. These are your other two items that you purchased. I didn't get these in the beginning, so I'm going to put these in bags for you and set them aside. I thought you had just bought this one, but then when I came back, I saw that you bought the topaz. I didn't see this, and I didn't see that at all. Love this one. So, I mean, you guys had this. This is why I did what I did with this show. This is why I did the Unearthed, why I decided to have a separate division, collection of Reserved Grace. It's because I love gemstones. I love rocks. We've talked about it before. And so I love it. And I have a lot of it. Wait till you see a whole week's worth. Okay, Jenny, these are going in for you. And Marilyn, still working. You just don't worry about yours. I'll take care of yours. And I got the other one that was sold. Who knew? I didn't know. I'll do better about checking, because if it sells during the actual show, I'm supposed to get a ding. Did not get a ding. No ding. No ding-a-lingy. Okay, Jenny, these are going in your bag very carefully, by the way. I am very careful with them. Everything is pretty much wrapped up in bubble wrap. Okay, and we're back. We are back. I don't understand how everything was sold. I think, never mind. I don't know. I think what it was that everything was on sale, but who knows? It's not sold. It's there for you. I bet you almost cried. I almost cried when I was driving. I was like, no. And all of everyone, members and everyone who's watching right now, take down this number or know that you can get it off of my videos. Take down the number, the 214-797-9022, and text me or call me if you have any problems with an order or anything. Please do. If it's after hours, I reserve the right to not take the call or return the text. But if it's during the day, during a show, during a lead up, whatever, that's what it's there for. That's not my personal number. That's a business number. So just know I did that for you guys. Reach out. Okay. Well, at least I know now that you guys are looking. So you guys see that the reserved list members are saying that when they first went to their secret shopping space, Jenny said that everything said it was sold out. She said she almost cried when everything was sold out. And then Marilyn said, me too. Okay, let's move on. I think that's it. If anybody else buys anything, let me know. I'll keep that window open so I can double check. Let's go on. I guess I should also mark these out in here too. Okay, so that one's gone. And let's see. That's still there. We'll get down to yours. Okay. There's so many. There's good ones. Okay. This next one is, I'll bring it up. I can bring it up and see if it says sold. This one is still available. Okay, guys, this is kind of funny. Are you ready for this? Are you ready? For those that are here, I wonder if I should wait on this one. I'll do this. There's only a few people. By the way, thank you for the 9 likes. I appreciate that. That means a lot to me. Thank you. This next listing is, let me do this for you. This is an artisan brass ring with double amethyst stones. It is a size 7. I purchased it for $65, and I am putting it in the show today. Show price of $54. But let me tell you about this ring. Let me go over to this. Okay, there is that for you. Let me get this. This one is, I bought this from on YouTube sellers. Tell me if you can guess where I bought this. I bought this for me because I do love amethyst and I love things that are a little bit different. Marilyn, thank you. Marilyn says, if you didn't have such beautiful stuff, we wouldn't get so emotional. Well, I appreciate it. I know that you're at least going and checking, and I will do better and continue to do better and better. I got the show pretty much nailed. Now I need to make sure the members are taken care of. Okay, any guesses on who I purchased this from? I'll give you 2 seconds. There's a 15-second delay, so I'll probably beat you to it before it comes out. However, it doesn't work for me because of my crazy knuckles. So I tried, but I don't want to get something stuck on that I can't get off. So this ring is amethyst and brass, but it's just fun. It has a unique style to it. It is artisan made, so you can see, look how it has this great pitch to the dome here on the stone, which tells you the depth of the stone. Look at that. It's natural. Yeah, I did. I got it from Jason, and I love it. It just doesn't work for me. So it will go on. I'm going to lose money no matter what because of shipping and all that stuff, but I'm offering it to you guys today. It is a size 7. I'm offering it today for the $54. It will be, I paid $65 for it because I went back and looked. And there is the link for this one. I agree 100%. Stop it, Angie. Just get some junk. I even went through my junk, Linda. I went through my whole junk tray. I went through my junk earrings with Jenny. I went through my junk bins, my totes with Misty. My junk was even selling. That sounds so bad. My junk still has value. Oh, goodness. Okay. All right. So this one is available today for 54. It is 65 after that. And that is me just losing a little bit on it. But I decided I paid 65. Why would I expect you to pay more for it? It doesn't fit me. So it is, and that's just because, I mean, look at the construction. If you see that, that's just how it was constructed here. It is not, it doesn't open. It does not open. It's not, it doesn't pinch, because I did wear it for a little bit, but it's not one of those things that I want to wear for a couple of days. A lot of times I put a ring on, I have to wear it for a couple of days until I can get it back off. So it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. I love, and it was definitely a piece that is unique, one of a kind. And I was super excited to get it. And now it could be your win. And I'm going to set that one here. I'll just let it sit right here, all nice and pretty. And I have pretty junk. I have pretty junk. Okay, it's not going to do nice and pretty there because of that. But if anybody wants that, there is the link right up there. I will pop it in one more time on that one. And yes, that came. And I don't know if Jason actually made it, but that is where it came from. So let's see. The next one is, let's go to, let's see. Okay, this one is, I try to have something a little bit for everyone. This is, oh, you guys are great. I love it. I love it. I appreciate you guys so much. This is the next one. This is the Sterling Silver Amethyst and Glass Dangle Charm Bracelet. That's the one I just showed you a second ago. Let me bring this one up for you. Knocking stuff down as we go. Okay. This one is 26. Okay, just double checking. I like to look and see, do I want to adjust the price as we go? And yeah, I think we're good on this here. Okay. Remember, if you are new to Reserved Grace, or if you've never shopped with me before, or even if you have and maybe you didn't know, there are Reserved Grace discount codes all over the place. I have them in the description below. I have them if you go to my website, go to Reserved Grace. There's one there. It's super easy. If you feel like you don't want to sign up for something to be able to get a discount coupon, I don't blame you, but I don't blast you. I don't blast at all. For those who are members or who have signed up for other than Maryland, I mean, there were some people that got blasted asking for reviews because I was using a review company to do it, an app, but I don't send out a bunch of junk. If I send out something, it's going to be valuable. Okay? So use a coupon code. You can even use them in the show. This one today is 26. It will be 34. The thing about this one is it says glass. Okay. When I tested this, same with another piece I'll show you in just a second. All of the purple, light purple, they all come up as amethyst. These are the ones that come up as glass. These that are the really light, these are still amethyst. And it's just these more of like a wine, almost a, garnet color, I guess. And those test as glass, but everything else is various shades of amethyst. And I love, so you have this little bit chunkier piece of amethyst here. You have the more polished, lighter. Then there's even this one that's right, where is it? This little one that, well, then you have this drop here. I mean, it just has all different kinds of things. But this one right here, I love this little guy right here. Isn't that funny that I pick out this one, but I like this guy. He's a little cylinder. So you have all different kinds of shapes. Give it just a little bit more fun. And it is 7 inches. Like I said, these are the kind of pieces that if you are looking for grounding, if you are looking for, like it helps with sleep, instead of wearing a stretch bracelet like I do, you could wear something like this. And do they work? I don't know, you guys. People ask me all the time, because I do wear a lot of them, a lot of things like that. They ask, does it really work? In my head, it does. Does it really matter? Anything beyond that? And they're pretty. So there is that. And let me put the link in for you on this one. And I guess I should click on it to make sure each time now. I'm learning lessons as I go. Okay, so there's this one. I will look what Linda said up there in just a second. Okay, that is this for this bracelet here. And let me see what the next one is really quick. We'll move on. The beaded. Let's go. That might be the one that was sold. Yeah, that one was sold. Okay, this is another. This is one of the pieces I think is just awesome for layering. Love this for layering. And that's this here. Let me get this here. And all right, this is probably one of the, I'm going to say more simple designs, I guess, or just very streamlined and great for layering. Not a lot of bulk. Let me get out of your way here so you can see it better. Okay, so if you're going to layer, because a lot of times you don't want chunky and chunky and chunky, you know? You just need some pieces that are, this has a little bit more lower profile. You can see that it's thinner. These are Amethyst here. I was really struggling on this because it looks more like of a smoky, looks like gunmetal. Amethyst and rock quartz. Okay, this has a lot going on in this one little piece. So this one is $18. Normally $22. It was still already low, but it's $18 today. It does have a toggle clasp. It is silver tone. It is not sterling silver, but it is 23 inches. It is amethyst quartz crystal beaded necklace with silver tone toggle clasp. And so, see if there's anything in the listing I wanted to read to you real quick. Let me show you on. Let me just do a body form on this one. Now, does anyone out there do you wear crystals at all or anything like that? I mean, like on a regular basis, like first fashion statements, one thing, but do you wear for all the reasons I was talking about? All right, so there's that one. It's getting washed out with all this light, but it is a lighter piece. It does not, like I said, it's one that I would wear. You would laugh if you knew how much jewelry I actually wear for things like this, but I wear on a regular basis, and I will layer it all. And then when I come on the shows, I try and wear just a couple of pieces or whatever. But that is something, see, that's perfect. That's how I would wear that. And I like that it's slimline. All right, that one. Here's the link on that one. And then we will go to the next. Once you buy the big things like the Navajo necklace, and it's like, well, I don't understand. What? Why would I wear that? Gotta have all the pieces. I like that, like in this one, you have the different shades. Like I didn't know, honestly, that the amethyst, this color right here, is also amethyst. I thought, I didn't, that's a much different tone for me. Okay, there's that one. I'm going to keep going. Let's see what's next. There's ones that I'm surprised you guys didn't pick up. Let's go. Let's look at. There's that one. The next one, you double check it before I show it. Yep, still available. Okay. Here's this one. These are the dragonfly earrings that I love. I like dragonflies and butterflies and all the things that fly like that. So here's this. All right. Let's bring these up. I am going to mute for 1 second. Actually, let me play the member the reserve list member video real quick. I'm going to get a drink and clear my throat, but I don't want to do it where you hear me. So I'm going to do this real quick. I will be right back. Okay? I'll be right back. Where is it? Where is it? Everything's changed. There it is. There we go. Hello. I'm back. Okay, let me go ahead and scoot up here and get myself back in line. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you're new and you haven't seen me before, my name is Angie and welcome to Reserved Grace. I am all things, I'm going to say 99%, probably 98% vintage jewelry. Even a lot of my pieces like these that I'm showing you here, when you can see it from both sides, are vintage. Let me get. Okay, lots of sliding. So you'll see that I have like my sliding doors where I go from screen to screen. Okay, these are amethyst and sterling silver dragonfly earrings. And double check these weren't, yep, those are still for sale. So what I love about these is the little touch of whimsy, and they're artisan charm and whimsy, made from sterling silver marked 925, and deep purple. I love, love, love the deep purple in these. We're talking about the difference in the tones, the colors, the saturations of amethyst, rose quartz, all of the different ones. Now, most people say the deeper the better. That's how you know the best stones, the deeper the better. However, what I've realized in my studying of recent is that it depends on the era. Okay, right now we're in an era of, oh my gosh, Marilyn. Okay, Marilyn, let me get the bracelet and set it aside for you, and I don't know what's going on. Maybe if somebody else purchases something, we'll see if they have the same problem. I think I hear somebody at my door. Hopefully they're just going to drop off. Okay, Marilyn, I'm going to put that as not available and make it as a draft. And that way, I wonder what's going on with yours. I can't see anything on my side. Let me go just real quick. Marilyn. I do not see. I don't know where I'd have Marilyn. You're good there. I'm not seeing anything on my side, but I can't really tell. It does say that you will receive your notifications from me in English. That matters. Okay, so let me see. Oh, I was put the bracelet. Let me put that bracelet on hold for you. And okay, so you can't check out. I'm going to put it along with your necklace. I will put these aside and I will make this a draft real quick. Okay, so now it's a draft. Okay, Marilyn, I'm going to set this bracelet aside for you with this necklace, and then we will deal with it after, okay? I don't know what's going on with yours, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Okay, we'll throw in the earrings too. These, you want me to throw those in too while I'm at it? I can do that. Oh, you're so funny. I love the way you wrote that too. Oh well, okay. Just throw in the earrings while you're at it. Okay, we'll go ahead and do that. Just making sure these. I think these are the ones. Yeah, they have to be, unless you're wanting the little. Okay, I'm gonna put the. Okay, let me put this in here, and I can put these together. They won't be a big deal, and we'll deal with that. Let me make these as unavailable as well. That's just funny. Okay, we'll just throw those in there while you're at it. While you're at it, let's just go ahead. Let's just do that. All right, that is being set as a draft. And let's see, where do we go? Where do we go? Make sure there's a draft. Gotcha. Dragonflies, the bracelet, and the artisan necklace. They are set aside for you. They are no longer available to purchase because I've got them reserved for you. See, there's this whole thing about reserved. It comes up a lot. If you think about it, at least I say it a lot. Reserved for you. Okay, and we're moving forward. I love those earrings, by the way, Marilyn. Thank you so much. I love all of them. All of the things. Okay, let me just real quick here. Let me just do my little, while we're here. All of the things I always say, I love this one. Oh my God, I love this one. Or I love this one. I wouldn't have it. I promise you, I promise you, I promise you, I would not have it. And I would not, if I do have it, I wouldn't sell it. I wouldn't put it in front of everyone if I didn't love it. That's just the benefit of doing the way I've done it is everything I acquire, it's because I love it. If other things, random things come in, because they do in lots, I'm usually looking for the one thing or two things that are in a lot. The other things, I don't hate them. Some things I just move on out in a different way. I've shown you the bags and things, but yeah, I do love them. Love them. All of them. There's intrinsic value in every piece. Okay, let's do this. Next, we're going to do, okay, that one, I know that one's gone. And let's see about this one. All right. Okay, this, as I say this, I love this one. Oh, I do love this one. Okay. This is real love. This is not fake love. Not that I'm ever fake. Not that I'm ever fake. But I do love this. But I do love sparkly things. This is that same clasp that I was showing you earlier. So you do have your safety latch right here. You press here, it opens up, slides in. It has a little bit of a click to it. And then you slide your latch into place right there. You can hear a little, let's see. I don't know where my mic is. You can't really hear it that well. But anyway, it will make a little click sound. In fact, I'm going to tighten that up just a tad because if this one fell, there's no coming back from that one. This one. Let me tell you about this beauty. I guess I could get you the little thing for it first. So this is the faceted amethyst and quartz crystal necklace with sterling clasp, safety latch. It is normally $58, which was already low. I'm doing it for $48 today. And then it will go on back onto the website for $58. Okay, here we go. This is as gorgeous as it looks. And here's the story on this one. This is partially, let me just go. Okay, this is the faceted amethyst and quartz crystal necklace with sterling clasp. It's 18 inches. So this striking necklace features alternating faceted amethyst and clear quartz crystal beads, gently graduating from approximately 10 millimeters at the top near the clasp to 17 millimeters at the bottom. That's substantial. A few glass beads are intermingled in this strand. It closes with secure clasp and blah, blah, blah. It's bold yet refined look. Now, that's the reason I know that there's a few in there, because I check them. If you guys know me, you may know, I go through and I check. I use Presidium, and I also use the Rock Identifier app, and I use Google Lens. They're in ChatGPT. I do a lot. I check all these things because I would see a bead, the clear ones I'm talking about, I would see a clear one and it would come up as glass. Like, how is that glass? Because then I would check this one, just for example, and it would come up as quartz. And so I went through and I checked all of them. I didn't identify which is which, but yes, there are a few glass beads that are intermingled into here. I don't know why that was done that way. Maybe they just didn't have enough of the quartz to go all the way around. But if you are looking, you can identify the crystal. There'll be little artifacts or little, just, it's different. Glass may have bubbles, but you can see, if you're looking very close, you can see that there's just a little bit difference in the structure of the natural stones. All right, so this is what I do because I just am fascinated with jewelry and all the things that nature creates. Look at the difference in colors here. All the same, all amethyst, just different. Now, when you look at it from the front, I'm gonna put the link in while I'm here, by the way, so I don't forget to do that. So it's a stunning array of amethyst and clear quartz crystals, artfully interspersed with shimmering glass beads that catch the light beautifully. You can't even tell. I don't know where they are. They're in here somewhere. But I was just one by one, bead after bead. I want to check them because I didn't want to say that it was quartz if it wasn't. Okay, let's go to here. Now, I'll give you an idea on this one as well. This is probably, because of the faceting in this, the way it reflects the light, down the cleavage it goes. So that gives you, I'm not going to clasp it. I'm just going to give you an idea on the length. Look at that. So this has a little bit more, obviously there's more depth to it. This stands out more. The light is going to reflect more. It is going to be a catchy, like eye-catching piece. And that's a good thing. And these are the kind of pieces that I would say that I wear with t-shirts, wear with jeans and a t-shirt, wear with a little sundress. They don't have to be worn a certain way. It's not only for dress up. And, have fun. We just need to have a little bit more fun. That's why that ring from Jason I loved, because I'm not going to clasp this. It's going to take me a second. But you can get an idea on here. For me, you can see how it has more depth to it. But I like things that have a little bit more, they stand out a little bit more. Okay, let me show you this piece here, and we'll keep moving. And we're moving. Let's let it focus here for a second. Get me out of the picture. There we go. See the sparkle on that? You can see how just that little bit of movement gives you a little bit of sparkle. It is stunning. It is. It really is. This is stunning. I love this piece because it has that sparkle. It's just pretty. Very pretty. Okay, there's that one. And here we go. Okay. And Slide on over. All right, let me clasp this up and we're going to go to the next. So we only have a few here. I get it. There's competition's fierce out there today. It's kind of funny. You say you're going to do something and all of a sudden there's lots of other things happening at the same time. Funny how that happens. Okay, there we go. This one is ready. It's going to go aside. It is, let's see, what did I say on this one? It is 48. It will be 58 after the show. If it makes it to then, I will keep an eye on the solds. Lesson learned. Okay. Here we go. I'm wondering what's going on with Marilyn. Why hers is not working. Let's see. Okay. Just double checking. Okay. Everything looks, systems go there. Let's see what I wanted to go to. Now, there's only a couple people here. Let me tell you, today was fabulous. Beautiful things today. I'm just warming up. If you saw Thursday when I did a preview of some of the items, or if you saw the YouTube short that I did with the really quick overview, there's so much more. So much more. So if you like, and I haven't put this out broadly, there will be a show tomorrow. Meaning I haven't announced broadly what is coming up each day for reasons. But just so you know that coming up over this week, these are the things that you will see coming up. These 4 days that I'm doing, 4 hours a day for 4 days, you will find, let me get to my list. So I just tell you exactly what's coming up. Let's go here. Let's see. We have coming up this week. Today was Amethyst, Topaz, just a little topaz, and Rose Quartz. Coming up this week, we have Turquoise and Carnelian. That will be one day. We have Lapis Sterling and Abalone, or Mother of Pearl, will be another day. Then we have Amber and Asian, so Jade, Cinnabar. There's other things going into that one, and other things mixed up in all of those as well. So just so you know, those are things that are coming up this week. And I said Lapis and Sterling. There's a lot coming up. And for each day, it will be themed like today. So tonight or tomorrow, I will put up the listing, the show promotion for tomorrow's live show, 3 p.m. And I'm not sure if I'm going to put up what it is yet, like what the theme is yet. And here's the reason why. I'm new, right? New. When somebody gets an idea that maybe not new, they have a very big following. When I showed a couple of items on Thursday that I have coming up, miraculously, somebody went out and bought a whole bunch of them to put them on their show. So, competition is fierce, and that's okay. But it shouldn't be like, sell what you have. Don't go out and buy stuff to, all that aside. It's fine. We're here. We have a lot of beautiful things coming up. All clean and pretty and sparkly. Beautiful photos that'll be ready for you, and listings so you can just check out and click and buy. Super easy. All right. Next up, we have, let's see, that one, I believe, sold. I appreciate you guys so much. I appreciate, no, this one didn't sell yet. Ginny, you left one behind. This is one of my favorites too. Okay, let's go here. I will show this one. Let me clean up a little bit of my tabs here. I got a lot open. And let's see. Let me put this in the chat really quick. See if I can get these to work. Since we're super intimate and small right now, Who do we have here? Jenny, are you still here? Who's here? I would love to know who's here. We can chat a little bit. I can bring up the items, get to know each other a little bit. It's totally fine. I am here for all of it. Okay. This one. Let's do this one next. This is a favorite. This is one of mine that I actually did stock it when I first got it. So I get it. And I'm going to put the link in right away on this one, just so I don't forget. It's in right, oh, did I put, nope, I did. I put it in twice. Let's do this, would probably be better. It's easier to check out this one if somebody's ready to buy. All right, there's the link for that one. And that is this. Okay, this one right here. I will show you front real quick. Let's see. We can get an idea on that one. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it, Jenny. And anyone else who's here, I keep seeing the numbers jump up and down. It's fine. I know that I know. When I took on doing these shows and the times I picked, I didn't just pick the off hours, right? Okay. So this one, and that is, if I could show this, I'm going to try and do this from the top here, and let's see if I can show it really clearly. This is so, okay. If you can look in here, you can see the point on this stone right here. I'm actually touching it right here, okay? You can see right here. It is just about flush with the back of the, the setting here. Look how thick that piece is. That's the depth. And so this is what I was saying. There's a lot of debate on color. Everybody says the darker purple, the better, and that's not always true. It's just like anything else. First of it's a matter of taste. It's also on things like, is it treated? Are the stones treated? And things like that. These are all, nothing is treated that I have. And this also up here, so that is a garnet. And I wanted to make sure on this one so I could tell you. It is sterling silver, amethyst, garnet, and pearl pendant. So the two little pearls here, 19-inch chain, and the chain is Jacto, or Gacto. It's right there. I'm going to keep flipping it over. We'll get it right there. Okay. And make sure I'm still in the picture there. And here we go on this one. It is, this is Regal. Unearthed necklace is rich in detail with gemstone storytelling. A large faceted amethyst is 26 by 20 by 15 millimeters, sits at the heart of this piece, set in sterling silver with decorative beading above it, two creamy pearl accents, and a rich red teardrop-shaped pyrope garnet. The entire pendant hangs from a 19-inch branded sterling silver chain marked Jacto, Gacto. So this is like your little, almost like a little seal of nobility in this one piece here. It's a pretty, pretty one. And I think I have this with the models. Which one is it? Maybe not on this one. I have them, I did maybe for the promotions. I know. I am surprised too, Jenny. Here's the thing on these. Here's what I think. If it's a little washed out too. The color's a little washed. It's not as saturated. Is it? I put in more light today because it looked like Thursday when I was looking there. It looked pretty dark. But anyway, this will be one of the pieces that if it doesn't sell today, it may not make it to the website. So don't be surprised if you're watching on replay and you go to look for it and it's not there. It may just because I may keep it, but not unless it doesn't sell. Marilyn, go get it. get it to go with your collection. You already, yeah, that's a beautiful collection of what you both have already got, which you've already picked out and all the stuff. I'll show you this one. The chain in this is just nice too. There's just, there's a lot on this one. I like the mixture. I like the length. So I'm going to go on the long length here, almost to the end of that one. And so it's sitting right on top of my other one, but I maybe wear this a little bit higher. So there, like it's on this, on the skin. Yeah, that's pretty. And it's so substantial. When you see this from the side, like, I mean, what is that? Look at that necklace. It's gorgeous. Yeah. And it's all good energy and good vibes. And I could tell you, if you're like me and you have these like woo woo things, which I'm a woo woo person, I pick up a lot of woo woo vibes and a lot of woo woo energy. I put a lot of it out there too. And I do a lot of things like cleansing of energy. So hopefully, because I've had it happen where I got it, like told you, a piece of jade that I got that made me just feel awful. So anyway, all that to say is that I work really hard at keeping a calm energy in my life, in my home, around anything. I don't want to send a bunch of negative energy out into the world. All right, so there is that one. Look at the faceting on this. Oh, she's pretty. She's pretty. You guys are going to get the opportunity until you don't. It is everything, Jenny. It is everything. Now, but I could say, oh, yours is already packaged up. I get it. Yours, definitely the one that you already got, the Native American made, I think Navajo made. It definitely has much more saturation. It is a shallower stone. They're different, right? They're not the same. And they're just beautiful. Both are just as beautiful. This has a different look to it with the 3 different stones in the setting. Plus, this has the movement, just different. Well, then your topaz set, it's everything. Okay, that one is going aside. Like I said, don't be surprised if this one doesn't make it to Reserved Grace onto the website. It may at some point return, but I may just have to, I don't know. I try not to, you guys. You know that. I try not to, because if I do, it's just everything stacks up. And then I'm like, I don't even wear it. So get it out into the world. Okay, let's go to the next one. Let's see, that link is in there. I make sure I got that for you. And so I've done this one before as well. I think I'll skip that one for now. Let's go to, do you have any requests from the members? Did you see anything that on the website that you thought, well, you know what, I'm kind of curious, but I'd like to see? I'm open to requests. Or I can just go down the list, whichever you prefer. Because the next one would be the Amethyst Crackle Quartz necklace. Amethyst and Crackle Quartz. That one is let's see. Marilyn says it's hauntingly beautiful and it's lovely. I'm sure it's lovely on you. It would be lovely on anyone and everyone. It's one of those pieces that it's just universal. It shares the love universally. And yes, thank you. I appreciate it. But it could do just as well for anyone out there. If this is your first purchase, if you're thinking about it, you've not purchased anything from me or Reserved Grace yet, you might be on the fence and you're like, I don't know. I will tell you, first of all, if you go to reservedgrace.com at the very top, no, you're good. Don't worry about it at all. Autocorrect. I read, what I read it. At the top of reservedgrace.com, you'll see Home, Shop, Words of Grace. And Words of Grace are just a few of there's only 4 that I've received because I actually shut down the service. I put it on temporary pause, throttled it down on requesting reviews. But you can ask in the chat, and I'm sure the ladies will tell you. I know that there's been already hundreds of items that have sold in shows and off the shows through the website. And I work really hard to make it all right and good. So if there's something that you're interested in and you're on the fence about it, I would encourage you to just give it a try. And I don't think you'd be disappointed at all. Garnets are good. Garnets are very good. I'm going to have to bring it back. All right. I might have to hold on to it myself until I bring it back. What do you think? So I want to tell you about, I haven't researched, Marilyn, I wanted to look at, and I don't know if I'm saying it right, but it's so the pyrope, Pyrope, is the only member of the garnet family to always display red coloration in natural samples, and it is from the characteristics that it gets its name. Large, clean pyropes of lively color are very rare and would be very expensive. Is it the same as a garnet? 5 garnet materials are commonly used as gemstones, and they can exhibit the complete spectrum of colors. They are pyrope, almandine, sphacertine, grossular, varieties of and androtite. Okay. Let's see. What is the rarest of the garnet? The rarest and most valuable color of garnet is blue. Particularly the blue color change garnet, while green and other shades like peach are also considered rare. The blue variety is exceptionally difficult to find and often commands the highest prices. I am on a mission. Let me find some blue garnets. All right. And what is the cheapest garnet? Well, the pyrope is the cheapest because of it is consistent with its blood red, purplish red color. And then you get into the different varieties of color up until your greens and blues, and those get up to, well, the difference between a pyrope could be 70 to 300. The Savorite, maybe, it's 500 to 5,000. Okay, so there's your little bit of knowledge for the day. So, Ginny, I will turn on, you can ask Marilyn. Marilyn, you can completely say in the chat or not. I use a app through Shopify called, I forgot what it's called. Anyway, I think Marilyn got blasted. Several people did, by the way, not just Marilyn, but several people got blasted with requests for reviews. And so I turned it off. It's called Looks, Loox, Looks Reviews. I throttled it back and it, let's see. So there are 12 requests that are out right now, and I can turn it back on to, let's see. I'm going to turn it on to see what happens. If you get blasted, just ignore them, please. Please, please just ignore them because, let's see. I just want to double check. And I don't know. I'll check it afterwards. Let me write myself a note. But I would like the reviews, but not at the expense of blasting you guys with a bunch of unwanted emails. And don't have to do reviews on all of them. If you find obviously, I would love it. I would love it. But don't, please. Just pick something that you just love. I would appreciate it. Looks, Loox. I'm putting a star to update it. And I could manually do it and send them out through Looks, but you know, that's not going to happen. So I got to automate everything as much as I can. All right. In the shop. When you say in the shop, is that what you're meaning? Like through Reserved Grace, the things that you purchased? I'll make sure you get a couple. Or you may get a bunch. Just ignore them, okay? Let's see. Requests. anything? Let's see. We're going to go ahead and let me see where we're at here. What do I have next? Yeah, and then so the reviews also, I have a separate page on the website so that there's not a pop-up. Yeah, it's on reserved grace. Here, let me show you. Let me just do, because I can do let me share my screen. Let me do a screen share and I will do reserved grace. Here we go. Now, you should be seeing, and I'm looking at my iPad. So you should be seeing the website right now. So here's home. Let me hide this because you can see okay. For those that have not been to reservedgrace.com, or you just kind of go to the same places every time, let me give you a little bit of some tips here. Let me also get rid of this because you're seeing all these screens at the bottom. One I have to keep up, but this one I can close. That slides over. Okay, now going back. Is it that one? Nope. Oh no. Which one is it? That one. Okay, found it. Okay. Now, when you're on reserved grace, a lot of people land here. They just know exactly where they're going to go. They're going to go up and do shop. Here's all your different categories. And so the different collections and categories. And then so here's home. There's your different like antique and so on and so forth. Words of Grace is where the reviews are. You can do a picture review. Wait. Oh my gosh, Jenny. Wait, I can't wait. I gotta see this. Okay, so you can do a picture review, you can do a regular review, and they will go right here on this page. All right, so look at that. Marilyn, I love it. Marilyn, I love it. Marilyn, I love it. And then she got like 100 more, and she's like, I'm out. But I do appreciate it, Marilyn, so much. And there a lot of the review things will pop up. They'll pop up and they'll pop up. And I didn't want that popping up and bothering you guys either. So I try to make things as streamlined as possible. And sometimes that's to my detriment because I'm not getting some maybe opportunities. I don't know. However, there's the blog here. If you haven't had a chance to catch up on the blog, I do write my blog. And a little bit more about our story, how I got to do Reserved Grace came to be, and our quality, history, connection, those things there. There's me. And let's see, then contact information and the normal things from there. I chose for most of the icons to use these random photos because they represent the pieces of jewelry. They're not the actual, except obviously that is a cameo that I have, but so that if this cameo sells out, there's just a placeholder image. I'm not sure I love it, but that's where we're at right now. And there's also, if you scroll down, you can see there's more down here. There's videos. Subscribe to our newsletter here if you have not. Here, our Instagram is at the bottom, and you can join the newsletter from here, or as you saw when I hide the bar down here, you get 10% off if you sign up here. Also, you can get $10 off. Share a $10 discount link with your friends and family and earn $10 for every purchase they make. So the minimum purchase amount is, what do I have it down at? I think that says, is that 50 or is that 30? I can't tell from right here. Let's see what I put. It's hard to keep track of all of it. That's really tiny print. It's 50. Okay, that makes more sense. I mean, I could have had 20, 30, who knows? Okay, so there is that. Share a $10 discount link with your friends and family and earn $10 for every purchase they make. And they also get, you give them $10, you get $10. It's share the love. All right, there's that. And then to sign up for the newsletter is very simple. I do ask if you want to put your phone number. I explain down here. I'm not blasting out text messages, but that way I can get in touch with you. You can get in touch with me. It's reciprocal. And that's it. All right. Now I had to see what Jenny just said because it says, I got my Asian princess bracelet, lovely, and I'm going to wear it on my wedding day. Oh my. Really? I love that, Jenny. I mean, I'm like literally just brings tears to my eyes. It does. It makes me just so excited. I mean, like I'm an emotional person in case you didn't know, but I love that. And I would love to see photos. I hope you'll share them with us. And I think that's exciting. That is such a beautiful, beautiful piece for a wedding. And I have to know when you set the date. I'm excited. All the details, all the fun things, honeymoon, I'll live through vicariously through you and your Asian princess bracelet. Yay! Love it. Thank you for sharing that. And thank you for trusting me with a purchase like that. That is definitely something those are purchases that can be a little bit like pushing the boundaries a little bit. And I love it. One day this week, we're doing all Asian inspired, well, actually Asian pieces. So, all right, let's see. I have closed down some of these links that I have open here. And let's go to the next. Let me update all of these. I get so many tabs open and then it gets overloaded, especially with streaming. Okay, refresh so I can see that sold. Jason's ring didn't sell yet. It is special. The Asian princess bracelet I feel like there's some good energy with that one. I do. I feel like it just has good energy, good juju. Love it. Sold. Okay, sold. Okay. I know which I'm going to do next. Let's do a little something that's let's go to here. I love this little piece here. We're going to do this one. That is the sterling silver heart-shaped purple CZ pendant. Now it is a CZ because, I was like, let's stay with the amethyst, but not everybody, let's look at all the different things. So let me find it here. There it is that. So it is a substantial cubic zirconian and sterling silver. I love that worked out. The Asian princess. There were fun pieces in that lot. Okay, I'm going to show you from the top. And I do this sometimes and the top camera's not even on. All right, here we go. This is the sterling silver heart-shaped purple CZ pendant. Normally $58. It is $42 today. You're thinking CZ, does that seem expensive? No, it's not. It is sterling silver, and it is a very large piece, and it has all the sparkle. It is just a beautiful, beautiful piece. Sorry, something in my eye. Okay, you'll get the little bit of rainbow colors through this, and that has a beautiful sparkle. I didn't include chains on all of these. A lot of us have chains that we like and we prefer. Like this is that one, you guys, I was telling you, this is the Chico's chain that I wear with all of my big chunky pendants like this. Now this one is for sale. I just put it on today because it had the topaz at the top. And I got this one at Lulabee's. It's in one of the Lulabee videos, probably the only video I've actually posted for Lulabee's yet. I have another one coming. A lot coming in the works. It's hard to do lives and those, but I'll get there. Okay, so anyway, there's a druzy in the bottom of this one, and then is this the moss agate and then topaz? Anyway, so how I got from there to here, I don't know, but I did. Oh, yeah, I didn't include chains, okay, because I think we have chains, but if you need a chain, I have a lot, and we can figure out what chain that would look like best for this one. Okay, so here is the link on this one. Let me see. Oh, good call on the protein shake, Marilyn. Have a little bit for me. All right. So that is, I just think it is a beautiful piece. I could probably put it on a chain so we could see on the size here. Let me grab my box of chains, and sounds refreshing. Yeah. I probably should have had a protein shake before I came on too. I went to the post office. Okay, let's see. All right. Now, I think on that one, what do we want? Let me look at, the chain really does matter. The chain does matter in the kind of pendant, and it can detract or it can enhance. But you don't want to have something like this. You don't want the chain to detract, to take away from the beauty of that piece. Okay, I need to look at this one for something else. So I'm going to set this here, but I need to look at this one for something else. And okay, I had all of the silver chains up on a little display up there, and one, they got tarnished, and two, they got all tangled up. So now it's, I don't know which is worse. Going through and finding them like this, I need to put them in like a little recipe card box that by their size. That's my next step. Let me see if this one works for this. I appreciate those that are here. I know that there are other things going on in the world, and we're also coming back from a long weekend, probably catching up with things, maybe not having much time to just hang out and look at jewelry and visit. So if you're here, I appreciate it. And I know, okay, so this is going to be one, so this one won't work because this has a large square right here where it attaches to the extender, and that's not going to go through. Let me see if it'll go through that way. Believe it or not, sometimes it works one side, not the other, but you would think it gets stuck. Nope, that one's not going to work. It does matter. So I guess saying that too makes me realize that maybe you do have chains at home. Just, hopefully they fit. It's kind of big. You wouldn't think that that would not fit, but apparently the square peg in the oblong bail right there didn't work. Let's see what this one is. Oh, hey, Jenny, while we're here, if you're still here, you said that you thought you got you got somebody's gift, right? Can you tell me what you got? Because I think you got a free gift from me. I know that. But I'm curious of what you thought, why you thought it was wrong. Because I don't know if you remember the other day I showed the Roadrunner brooch that I had two of, and I didn't realize I had two of them, and I kept moving it around, and it was two different ones. I found out that a necklace that I think that I sent you, I have another one, identical. And so I think, I don't know what happened. I mean, I don't know. I just want to do a check-in with you to see which one you got. Okay, lots of chains down here. Let me see about, and I'm doing this just for a minute to, let me see how that one's gonna, let's see. For those that are here, and if we haven't had a chance to officially meet, my name's Angie. I'm going to check. Also, I truly believe your finish, the sterling silver or gold, what have you, the vermeil, whatever it is, it has to match. Okay, I hear the mailman dropping something off. Hi, Jenny. Jenny, I asked while you were out if you said that you thought that you got someone else's gift in your package, and I wanted to see what you got, if you don't mind telling me, because I think that I have two. The other day I showed you guys two Roadrunners that I thought was only one, but I've been moving two around when I thought I was moving one around. Anyway, I think that the chain that I sent you was the one I meant to send to you. You were off one day when I did the prize drawing. I put a chain in, it was a silver chain with a heart on it. I put that in your box to send to you, but then I found it on with my stuff, with the stuff that was set aside, and I thought I forgot to send it to you. But I think I did. I think I have two, or had two. You have one. Just let me know. Okay, I think that chain is a good fit for that. I think that the white, okay, hear me out on how I do things like this. See how this has a white or a very light polish to it or tone? I think, although it's not as dark as the bale, I think it picks up the sparkle in the heart. I think they go together. That's just me. I overthink things, and I'm okay with that. There's that one. I think that chain needs to go with that. So if someone is interested in getting this, in fact, I'll change the listing and I will update it because it definitely needs that chain. And I don't want somebody to get it and not be able to wear it because the bale didn't work for them. So I will update that listing. I will set that there for now. And we'll just get to that one later. All right, there's that. Let me see if that was the mail. Oh, this got it on there too. Okay. Let's see. Let me see if that was the mailman and if we have a package to pick up. Because I will go through all the rest here, but then I might have a package to go through. Let me see. Where am I looking? Okay. Trying to stay off the screen this time. Let's do. There he is. He came up. Did he have something? Oh, I do. I have a package out there. So, did you guys hear when I picked up a package? You guys, this is you're actually seeing my front porch. I don't care. You guys can see the front porch. Okay. So watch. There's Martin, our amazing, wonderful mailman. Now, watch. Wait for it. I love this. He's like, oh, maybe I will. So he came back and hopefully you can see that. He got a drink. Usually he gets an apple. There's an apple in there too. There's all kinds of snacks and stuff in there. So I love that. I'm so glad, Martin. Should I go get the package out there? Leave it for a minute and finish what I was doing here? Let's see what else I had to go through. Let's see what we had. Okay, we also have a banded amethyst. Which one is this? Let's look at this one. Oh no, that sold. That one sold. The banded amethyst crystal pendant sterling silver. It is sold. And let's see about this one. The druzy is still available. And here's the druzy. Here we go on that one. There we go. And let's see over here. What do we got going on? Let's look. Over here. Okay. I never go over to the Facebook one. Hi, Facebook people. All right. And Jenny, it was earrings. I got the same price as Maria. Oh, I know. I put those in there for you. I forgot I did that. I did. I put those in there for you. Yes, you did. You got the moissanite earrings. You got I forgot. So whoever got the 1 carat was the first prize, and then there was the half carat. And so I had another half carat and I put them in there. Do you like them? I forgot. I forget. I have limited memory, remember? It's okay. But yeah, I did. That was on purpose. Everyone was a winner. Okay. That's the druzy that is available. And let's see, what else? I'll show you here. We have the topaz is sold. And this one, let's see. Hello, Marilyn. Welcome back. I'm going through to see what I have left that we didn't go over. And then there's this one. Okay, I like this one. I think I've shown it to you before. Not sure that you guys, I'm glad. You're welcome. And let's see, this is the Jan Michaels 22-inch mixed gemstone necklace. I love these. Meaning I love when they're mixed gemstones. It's just a very earthy look. And I'm almost certain I've shown you this one before. Maybe it's the other one that I told you I was going to keep because I keep threatening to keep everything. Okay, so let me do this. How is your protein shake? Or are you having it now? Yeah, it sounds good. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and put the link in for you. And I'll tell you about it. This is the Jan Michaels 22-inch mixed gemstone necklace. And here's what we got going on with this one. This beautifully bold statement necklace features a curated blend of mixed gemstones, including red jasper, amethyst, onyx, and smoky quartz. Designed by Jan Michaels, this 22-inch piece is set in her signature antique brass with secure hook clasp, also an adjustable extender, and she does have a little bead drop at the end. So I think that is a tiger's eye at the end. There's her cartouche right there. From every element from the natural inclusions to the stones to the handcrafted detailing reflects Jan Michaels' earthy, elegant style that has made her a standout among artisan jewelry dealers since the 1980s. So there's this piece. Ooh, frozen peaches. Okay, so this is, I'm going to double check. I have what let's just double check. Let's do the thing while we're here. I'm going to do the rock identifier. I have the Presidium turned off now, but we're going to check here. Look, popped right on, right when we just popped on. Let's see. Let me move it over a little bit so you guys can see this. All right, here we go. And what do we got? Well, I don't believe so. So you have to look at it, and I don't believe so. I don't believe that that's carnelian agate. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. We're going to double check in a different light. You kind of have to know a little bit. If you're looking underneath, there's my Post-it note. There's a note to self under there. It's funny. Oh, the things that can get exposed. But look at the faceting. I don't know if you can see the faceting on this as I move it through here. But let's get it close, see what it catches here. And the dog. Well, it still comes as agate, but I don't believe it. So this comes up, I don't know if you can see here. So there's amethyst in here, and it has come up as Super 7. Let's do here. I don't know if you can see the top. Let's go. That's why most people will just say, so it comes up agate. Most people will say mixed gemstone or purple stone or red stone. They won't cop to it. They won't say what it is. but that's what we have here. So this is amethyst here. We do have jasper. That is, let me double check to make sure, because there's quite a bit going on. Where's that? Okay, just wanted to make sure we didn't have any glowies going on in here. Huh. It's interesting how it shows up on there, though. All right. Okay, there's that. And that is handcrafted Jan Michaels. Beautiful, beautiful stones, substantial stones as well. You have your faceting. These crystals here. Look at the tiny faceting on this. It's almost like looking at a pane glass, you know, like faceted or I'm going to say beveled glass. Just how that just sparkles. Oh, my kids will do that forever. You have your deep, deep purple here. And that's, you can hardly tell, but that is deep, deep purple for amethyst. And then your tiger's eye. All of the things here, very, very well crafted. All right. I come back to here real quick. Okay, so I'm going to put this. Get an idea on this one. There we go. There we go. But that is the drop on this one. If you put it on the very end, which would be actually the extension, I'm going to say probably right about here. It's going to be much better centered, and I like that. I like that. I like that there's a lot of space in between here, so you can see the drop. It doesn't like squish it in. It's just different. A lot of times you have it right, you'll have two stones right up to the side and then drop. That just gives it a little bit more space to breathe. I think that just gives it more breathing room. Really stands out, the jasper there. Okay, there's that one. That one's going to go aside. Set it aside. And I think that is the ones I didn't go over a couple. I'm going to show you real quick the others, and then I might just go get that box out of the mail. Let's see what we got here. Okay, these are the things that we still have left. Just so you know, I'll do from here and then I'll do it all down the bottom. I have the two, I did these two together, by the way. We talked about it last week. I heard you guys and I said yes. These are the Super 7 beads. So this 2 strands instead of just doing one, and I guess I have that one off completely. There we go. So that would be your Super 7 there. And then this is the Crackle Quartz and Amethyst, which I didn't realize would have, let's just say a big deal that is, but this is much more special than I realized in the beginning as far as having the Crackle Quartz and the mixture with the Amethyst, how it just makes it, it's like refreshing purple, say like candy. It looks like candy. It really does. That looks like candy to me. So there's that one. Then we have, look at the difference if we talk about how it could be different. One stone, you have amethyst, amethyst, and even this, amethyst. So many different ways and different options. I don't think you can go wrong with amethyst. There's a lot of options there. And here we go on this. Move that aside. Kind of put these all together here. I know it's a little bit blurry. If I put my hand here, does it help? When did it help? The second I drew it away? I don't know. There was a second, just a flash of a second there. Then we have this beauty. That beauty is going to go right here in the middle. Let's put that one right here. And let's see here. I'm just going to put these all into this one board. These are all going to go over to Reserved Grace, the druzy. Kind of funny, but this is going over there. If it fit, I'd keep it. Oh, there's that one. So we've got the ring, and I didn't do these two other rings. I'm going to do these in just a second, but I will show you the earrings that are still brand new. The box that I'm just not figured out the first time. There we go. There we go. Amethyst. These are clip-ons with the 14 karat gold overlay. And where's that one going to go? I'll just sit there for a second. Then we had, this is the outlier of, so this one, okay, let me show you how I think this is how I see this in my head. This is how I see this. This and this together is how I see this happening in my mind. This is my version. This is where I see this. It's so pretty. Such a pretty combo. I'm going to move that down a little bit because it's a little too high. I can go down. And you'll see what I'm talking about. I think it'll make sense to you. All right, what do we got? Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Which way do you want to lay? You want to lay that way. Okay, here we go. I think that's just too much. This is just, that's just beautiful. I love this. This is how I get lost in my days. This is what I'm doing when I'm playing with getting ready for a video, or I think that just needs to go together. That just goes together. See if you can see how up close. Look at these colors. Look at how, oh my God, it just has, if I get in the way, it just goes perfectly. It's like those are meant to be together. Even if you look down here, you've got a little bit more red in here. It just picks up the jasper right there. I mean, it's just everything. I mean, that's everything. That's everything right there. Why am I not wearing that? Why am I not wearing this in my life? Why am I not wearing that? That is just too pretty. Love it. So it seems like, Jenny, seems like we all have a similar thing with our joints. The ring it's so hard for me to wear rings. When I find rings that fit me, they're with me. They're going to be with me for a long time, until they're not. But anyway, because yeah, my joints are just, yeah. This did fit one day, and it's usually this. So it's my left hand that's smaller. I can get more on my left hand than my right hand. I mean, you can just see my joints are pretty messed up, but you know what? They work. My hands work. I'm grateful for my hands. Somebody needs this though, because it needs to be, I think it needs to be a first finger ring for me. I would think somebody needs that for a first finger, however you want to wear it. I just think it needs to be on the first finger. And I think it's just substantial. And it really just shows, even at that distance, is such a great piece. I am sure, yeah, it's a great snag. Even when I bought it for the 65, I was like, that is just, I have to have it. So there's that one. And cameras. All right. There were two more rings that I didn't show. And then I'm here. I'm here until 7 o'clock. I'm not worried about it. Okay, this is amethyst and 14 karat gold. Not overlay, that is 14 karat gold and amethyst. This one is, let me find it here. Okay, here it is. It's size 7.5. I'll put this in the chat. All right, or 7.75, 7.25. It is $145 today. It is normally $185. After the show today, it will go onto the website for $185. Now that is, I would say, a classic example of a deep, rich amethyst purple color there. 14 karat gold ring, and let me put the link in real quick just so it's in there. And here we go. Come on, I want to go there. Okay, here's this. I wear rings in the morning, and after a couple of hours of work, I have to remove them. Yeah, I understand that. Or some days they're so big that they're going to fall off of me. I don't know. But it is a challenge. It's the things we get to work with. Has it been something that's gotten worse for you, or has that always been? Some people have just big joints, and just curious. Okay, so this one is 14 karat gold amethyst solitaire ring, size 7.25. Classic elegance with a deep violet twist. The beautiful solitaire ring features a 7mm round amethyst set in 14 karat gold. The setting is clean and traditional, with 6 prongs offering secure visibility of the richly colored stone from every angle. Perfect for a stone ring or a meaningful gift, or as a signature statement for daily wear. Solid 14 karat gold, genuine amethyst, approximately 7mm by 7mm, size 7.5. 7.25. Why do I keep saying 7.5? They could sit all day. When you find the perfect ring, it's just going to be there all the time. Somebody asked about a ring in one of my videos, and I just slipped that ring on one day that came in a lot, and it just fits, and it just fits. And that's amazing. So I love it. Okay. So there are the listings for, oh no, there was one more. There's one more ring. And then that's it. These are going to go onto the website. Let's see if I can set that here. You can see, let that be right there. This one more here. Oh, this is silver. Okay. That's right. You do have rheumatoid arthritis. You did say that. Forgot about that. My dad had RA. Several friends of mine have rheumatoid arthritis. I'm sorry. From what I hear and what I've experienced, like with my dad, it is very challenging, and you can have some serious flare-ups. Okay, that's going to sit there. This is the last one. This is, where is this one? I skipped around, so now I have to find it. Ring, 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 ring. Where is it? Okay, let me go. Earring, not earring. Okay, here it is. Got it. All right. This is the sterling silver amethyst ring with marquise stones, size 6.25. This one is, okay guys, this one I did deep. Okay, this is normally $64. I have it for $48 today. Is that flashing on your side or just my side? I've got a weird flash thing going on the screen. Okay, there's that. $48 today, normally $64. And I'll just go ahead and put the link in now. And that would be today. All right. So about this one, Again, another variance that shows the variety of colors of amethyst. I know I sound geeky because I get all into all the colors and, like, oh, this one's, deep, rich purple and, all this stuff. And I do. And it's okay. It's because I like it. This one is the sterling silver amethyst ring with a marquise stone. And this is a size 6 1/4. And so when I do these pictures, you guys realize I am super close up. You're getting the close up of the close up. They're not the super glamour shots. You're getting to see these are the true color of the amethyst and any inclusions, the natural inclusions that occur. And so this is sterling silver amethyst ring with marquise stones. Wait, what? It's not my size, but it says it's sold out. Really? Really? Oh, that would be spectacular that I missed that. Oh, that's the other ring. This one you're saying it shows it sold out on your side. Let me check the link that I just put in and see. Nope, not that. I got it. Nope, not that. Okay. Oh, I can't click on the link from that side. Let me check on my iPad here. It says to me, it says on sale, but I don't see sold out on my side. So let me know if you're still seeing sold out or are you seeing the sale? I think that might be what you're seeing, but I don't know. You just let me know. Yeah, it's not going to fit me anywhere. I need at least 6 1/2 or 7. 7 preferably. Well, I could get that on right now, but I'm not going to. Let's not force it. Okay, so that is 48 today, normally 64, and it is sterling silver, and it is a nice. This is also, I believe this is vintage. I can't swear to it, but if you look at the style of the setting, and also, you guys, the 6 prong on this one. Okay, so they're just little tells that you're like, okay, this one's an older setting. They're close. The pictures are close. I did pictures to show you what it would look like in just a real bright white. I like to also see pictures that if there's a little color, a little warmer, shadows, all the things, because we're not in the same colors all the time, right? So you're not in a studio with bright lights everywhere. And I want you to be able to see what an item can look like in different light and different shadows. And plus I love doing photography. So I love playing with it. If those were, even those just look so pretty together. Okay, there we go. Okay. So yes, is it still showing sold out or on your side or what? I still have Marilyn's to take care of. When she's ready, we'll take care of that later. Okay, yeah, that one should be active for you. Just let me know. And I think that was all of them. I appreciate you guys being here. Let's see. I wanted to see. Yeah, there are some that Google is saying perfect. All right. I think they all did. They all went through. Huh. So I see something on. I've got to look at this. It says, so Ginny, when you first went and it said that everything was sold out, and then I told you it looked fine. Okay. I'll look at this in the background to make sure, but there is a Google error that is saying that I just have to look real quick, because if these things aren't going, but who bought? I know somebody bought. Jenny, I think it was you. Did you buy the ring last week that is the amethyst, tanzanite, or I think it's tanzanite and peridot? Was that you? It says there's an error with the listing. Shouldn't even be, so I have to figure it out. Okay. Marilyn, thank you. I'm glad you figured out. Jenny, thank you so much for catching what the issue was, or at least getting us down that rabbit hole to get it fixed. And that is so awesome. Okay, Jenny, Marilyn, I have your things set aside. They're in your bag now, so they're all taken care of. And Jenny, you said you're fine. These are the items that I still have left here, just as an overview. This might be one of those videos that I make private afterwards and have to edit a bunch out, because it is it's great. There's a lot. People to be like, I don't want to watch all this. I know. Don't watch it then. Okay, here. Okay, so here's what we have left. We have the earrings, the little amethyst earrings. We have the Super 7. I think Misty was interested in those, so maybe she'll catch that. I don't know. We'll see. Then that's pretty good. Actually, it was a really good day, you guys. You had some really good stuff. Nice one. Very nice. Now, I have a commitment. I said I was going to stay until 7. I know it's just us. You guys don't have to stay with me. I know you're like, well, there's only a couple of people here. I know, but you're more than welcome to go about. I'm usually off by 5. So please don't feel obligated. I would love for you to stay, but what I am going to do is, I know there are people that are jumping on, jumping off. I know there's some other large, or, let's just say big shows going on right now. Totally get it. I knew that when I went into it. And, but I have these items that are still available. These are the ones that have not sold. And let's see, how is the best way on these? I can tell you, I'm going to have to go in and clean up Google a little bit. Yep. And here's what we have still available. And let me get to the products that are still. Okay. So we have the amethyst earrings. And thank you for that. I see the chat. Let me see. It shows me getting the Asian one. Oh, dang it. Okay, let's see. What'd you get, Marilyn? Let me see. Let me see what you got. Let me go to orders. Marilyn, it should be right at the top. I'm going there, and we're looking. As a check-in, Marilyn, I'll show you let me see if this is the one you wanted. Can you see me? Can you see me? Just let me know. I want to get rid of. Okay, Marilyn. Shows that you got the Cloisonné. Okay. But you did get the Cloisonné, didn't you? Somebody got the Cloisonné earlier. No, that wasn't you that got Cloisonné. Let me look at your orders here. This is what I show for you. Marilyn orders the 45. Okay, good. All right. 45 that you just bought is, I'm going to show you. It is, no, but I can't show you that way. Well, this is the one that I show for the 45. Are you talking about the one you just bought? This is the one that I am showing that you just purchased. Let me look to see if you can. There we go. That is, how am I going to show you this? Which is the best way to, because it takes me to my back office. It doesn't take me to the listing. So it is the way it's described is artisan, not Asian, just in case, just, artisan hand-painted rose quartz and black agate necklace. Well, no, let me just double check because I only had one. Yeah, this is the one that earlier that you wanted that I set aside. Okay, artisan. So artisan, and it does look cloisonné from the picture probably. I only had the one cloisonné and that sold before the show. So I think that's where, I would see that and be, I don't want an Asian one. Okay, got you on that. Okay, did everything else look okay? Just let me know if everything looked okay in yours. And yeah, I think that was that. Okay, we're good. Okay, and that's it. We're good. See, we get easy fixes. Easy. Okay, I think we're okay on those. Now I know. I will look for. I got a little back end. You can see the things that go awry. Little details. Okay. You know what? You know how I know that that's probably what you saw is because that's what I would see. I would see that too. I'd be like, no. And you know what? It would take me a while. And this would be me like going, Jake, I bought an Asian necklace. I didn't want an Asian necklace. I wanted an artisan necklace. I still wouldn't catch it. I'd be down this rabbit hole and then it would be like, oh, wait, let me check on that. I do it all the time. I do it all the time. I think that it just happens. So we're all good. See, I can relate. I have no judgment here. I am so glad you're happy. You know that's what I care about most. So I want to make sure that you're happy and taken care of. Okay. We did really well. Thank you so much, you guys, ladies, you guys. I'm from California. That's kind of, it's just never left me. Instead of saying y'all, it's you guys. But I feel like I think you guys enjoyed it. Did you enjoy the selection? I'm going to keep this down here for a second. Did you enjoy the selection? And did you like go all in today? And then the rest of the week when things come up, you're going to be like, oh, I hope you're here to enjoy and at least keep me company. And I have some amazing pieces coming up. And I still have 45 minutes. Like I said, 40 minutes, 50 minutes, somewhere in there. You guys, if you need to go, please go. Enjoy your evening. I think that I'm going to look to see what was delivered today, and I'm going to run down, and I'm going to get that box off the porch. As long as it's not like, I don't know, Amazon. It came from the mailman, so it has to be something good. And I might just open it. Let's see, I have been able to pay for my items during the show. I have been able to pay for my items during the pre-show. That is good. So it's something, I'll figure it out. I will figure it out. I love the challenges. You know that I live for the challenges. I gotta stop saying that. I'm done with the challenges. From this point forward, we're challenge free. It's all going to run smooth. That's it. Totally fine. All good. All good. Now I am going to see what was delivered. And oh good. I am so glad to hear that. I'm glad. I'm happy to get these items out into the world and to ladies and gentlemen who love them and will enjoy them. To me, that's just the win-win. That is just amazing. Love it. Okay, let me see what is on the porch. I am going to take a brief intermission. I'm going to go just grab it instead of trying to look and find it. And yes, you did. You bought the one necklace pre-show. And then there were the links that I was sending out were screwed up somehow, messed up, were not correct. I don't know. We're good. I'm so glad it's fixed. My whole goal for this week was to be able to take all your orders on Saturday morning, since I'll be going till 7 on Friday, but take all your orders on Saturday morning, put them in a box and ship them. You don't have to wait for invoices or anything. That's the goal. Okay. If you're here when I get back in just a few minutes, just long enough to go get the thing off the porch, grab a box cutter and come back and sit down, I will be here. Hopefully you'll be here. If not, I will see you tomorrow. I will be back at 3 o'clock. Tomorrow is going to be either, let's see. I'm still not going to tell you yet. You'll know tomorrow. And tomorrow is either going to be Turquoise and Carnelian, or Amber and Asian, which includes Jade and Cinnabar and some other stuff, or Lapis Sterling and Abalone, Mother of Pearl. So those are the 3 shows left. I'm not releasing what order I'm going to do them. And there's just some funny things that are happening behind the scenes. And all I can say is people are watching. People are seeing what I'm doing. And I'm glad that you're here. And I'm glad you're watching. I'm glad you're seeing what I'm doing. I'm little. I'm just starting out. I will grow and I will get bigger. In the meantime, have fun. I mean, there's plenty of space for all of us. I know that. And you go to bed, Jenny. I'm going to go get the box. Just know that I appreciate you sincerely. I appreciate you being here. And I know that there's other sellers, and I wish them all, like everyone, there's room. There is room. I promise you. It's a really big world, and it's a really big internet. So I'll do me. Other people can do them. Do you. You do you. I'll do me, and we'll just be fine. Coexist. All right. I'm going to run away for just a minute to go get that box because I really want to know. If anyone's here when I get back, I'm going to open the box. I don't know if it's, if it's jewelry, I'll open the box. All right. Love you so much. I'll be right back. I'm going to play a video and then it's going to be done in 1 minute and I won't be back in a minute, but it'll just sit there. I'll be right back. All right. Where's the video? Here's the video. Okay. Hello, I am back. For those that are hanging out, wondering what's going on, if you're popping in while I was gone, I went and got the mail. I went through the items, the items that we had for today, and I went and checked the mail because I wanted to see what came in the mail because there might be something good. I don't know. I had to run. Okay. Let me do a quick overview of the items that are still left. If you're just coming in and you're wondering about today's theme, these are the items left. Okay, so I'm out of breath from running. Here's what we have left. These are a pair of new in the box. These are amethyst and crystal, 14 karat gold plated. They are clip-on earrings. They're beautiful. I have all of the links for these. If you're interested in any of these pieces, I have the link I can put into the chat. This is the number one that I feel like. See you tomorrow, Jenny. If I missed you when I was gone, bye. Thank you so much. I appreciate you being here, and I'm so excited for your great purchases for you to get them. This one I'm surprised is still available. This is, let me just put this one here real quick. Let's see. I have to probably go this way to do it because so many things are sold. I have to figure out which is which now. Let me go to do it this way. Let me go here. And here's what I can do. I'll make it easy for you. Anyone who's here right now, I'm going to make this easy for you to see what is available. I'm going to send you the private link. This is the link that I would send to members. And in fact, I did send to members at the beginning of the show. And they get, so before the show starts, if you're a member, I don't know if you saw the video played a second ago, if you are a member, you get you get pre-shopping. So you get first dibs on everything that is available in the show that day, 1 to 2 hours prior to the show. Plus you get a 20% discount. And that's the pre-show shopping portion of it. If you're a founding member, and there's a couple of spots left for founding member, you get expedited shipping. Everybody gets free shipping anyway, but you'll get expedited shipping if you are a member. And here's the link. I just had to refresh to make sure it's all good because we had some technical difficulties today. Oh, there we go. Okay, here's this. This is the link for what is still available. If anyone has any problems getting into that, let me know. I'm going to look on my side as well. And I'm in one of my personal accounts. So, it's still telling me it's my reserved grace. I'm still logged in over there. But that will tell you what is available, and the links are there to buy directly. So if you've never seen my shows before, the goal is for you to be able to click on the link that I will put into the chat for each individual listing. You can check out, you pay for it, free shipping, it's done. I'm going to have 4 shows this week. At the end of the week, I'll take all of your purchases, bundle them together. You don't have to do anything else because you've already paid for them. I will bundle them up, and since it's all free shipping, I pay for the shipping and I will send them off to you. It's super simple. It's not difficult. Unless there's a technical difficulty in the background, like a Google situation or something, because Google owns YouTube. So Google and YouTube, if you don't play exactly by their rules when you do the listing or there's something off, it will block it. And there's just little nuances. But it's supposed to be simple. All right, so it's all buy it now. I just stepped away for a second grabbed a protein shake because Marilyn talked about a protein shake. Now I've been wanting one. If we haven't met and you're in the chat, I'd love for you to say hi. My name is Angie. I'm in Dallas, Fort Worth, and I'm going to do something here real quick. Hold on. Just give me 1 second. I will be right back. And just like that, I'm back. Honestly, I was chugging my protein shake, and I didn't need you to hear me going, reenact the sound I didn't want you to hear. Okay, so there's that. These are the items really quick, and then I'm going to open the package. Okay, so I showed you the amethyst and crystal earrings. These are new in box. They're not just in a box because it worked out well. They're 14 karat gold plated. There's this ring here. This is a size 7. I bought this from Jason Adams. We all know Jason Adams. I think he's on right now, honestly. But it doesn't fit me. It doesn't fit that finger, and that was the finger I was hoping for. And so it is gorgeous. It is amazing. It is everything I wanted. I like unique. That would be what, So, but it just doesn't fit. So it is available now, and I am asking less today than what I paid for it. Now the prices you'll see if you click on that link, you'll see that everything's on sale. Once the show ends, the sale will end on all of these items, and they will go to the full price. So that is on there. That is a very deep amethyst. If you can see the bottom of the amethyst point right there, that is the depth of this piece right here. And it does have a pyro garnet and 2 pearls at the top. And the chain is jackdaw. Probably something I should know, but there we go. Anyway, so it's a beautiful chain. So we can see this one. An idea. That would be about where this one would hit right now. So just a beautiful piece. Beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to set that here for a second because I'll show you the rest of them. I have a druzy. I did not list these with chains because a lot of people have chains that they love their chains. They just changed them out with the pieces. But if you're looking for and you need a sterling silver chain to go with it, I have a plethora of sterling silver chains. We can match one up. In fact, I just did that with this piece right here because I originally had this listed today without a chain for that same reason, but I felt like, well, for one, I tried to put a chain on and the bail was too tight for one chain. And then I started worrying that if somebody got this and thought their chain was going to work with it, it wouldn't. So I just put a chain with this. I will relist this. I will add the chain into it because that is a beautiful vintage sterling silver chain that I'm adding to this piece here. So that's going to get updated. Right now it is listed on the website without the chain. If somebody's interested before I can get it changed, let me know. This is amethyst and crystal. There are a couple of glass beads mixed in here, and the only reason I know that is because I tested randomly and found glass, and then I found crystal, quartz crystal, and then I had to go through and I had to figure it all out. So there's this one. This has so much sparkle, and the faceting on this it's just a gorgeous, gorgeous piece. You can see from this direction. So you can see, this would be your view if you're wearing it. Not really, because it's going to be here. But anyway, just pretendsies. Okay, what did I have? I did that. So we have this ring. That's listed on the website right now. And then this is Amethyst and Crackle Quartz. Just a really lovely, lovely, refreshing. This looks like, I don't know, it looks like summer. It looks like, I don't know, look at the different variances and the colors, and just it's just such a special, pretty, pretty piece. And if you've never seen, I do videos like this or to show you some style inspiration. Here is an option way you can tell, or something you can see. So let me start at page 1 here. This will show you this piece sold or this set sold, but this will show you basically you can see how the fit is for the piece on the scale. This piece also sold today. These sold today. These earrings are still available. But next, this will give you an idea. So this model is wearing very similar to this chain. If you can see me down in the right-hand corner, I'm down here. I'm not chained, but these beads here, which is the Amethyst and Crackle Quartz. So similar to what she's wearing there, if not the same. And then this the lady on the right, she's wearing a mixture that I'm going to show you next. And then a little bit more contemporary. This shows you a couple of the pieces that I had and how they can be styled together. All right, so that just gives you an idea. I do feel like we need to sometimes have a little bit of, let me make that go away. Sometimes it helps to get, why are you not going away? Go away. Okay, maybe I can go away now. Nope, still not going away. Okay, well, it's okay. It's okay. Hi, it's not going away. Just let me get rid of it here. Let's see. Why are you still there? Now we have 3. Now we have 3. Life is so much fun sometimes. Oh my goodness. Okay. So there we go. There we go. Okay. So, let's see. Anyway, I told you about it. I put it on this chain, and then, this is what the last model was wearing. So, the Super 7, and I'm going to put this on. I'm going to try this on because I think this is spectacular. For those that are here, thank you so much. I appreciate it. If you want to say hi in the chat, that would be great. I am doing 4 shows this week. Today would be Tuesday, would be the one from 3 to 7. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I'm doing 3 to 7. Why? Because I have a lot to show. I have a lot to sell. So I am doing Reserved Grace division or a collection within Reserved Grace is Unearthed. Unearthed would be all of these things like you're seeing here. Anything from, like shows that I have coming up this week. So today, obviously, is Amethyst, which today is Amethyst, Topaz, and Rose Quartz. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I'm going to do these themes. I'm not releasing what theme it is yet for my reasons, but one of the days is going to be turquoise and carnelian together. Another day will be lapis, sterling, and abalone, mother of pearl. And then the next day, or the only other day that's left, would be amber and Asian, which includes jade and cinnabar. And I forgot what else I put in there. Some cloisonné, some more cloisonné. But those are coming up because I have a lot. And I want to get them out into the world to you. So that's what this is about. And because I'm here anyway, I thought, you know what, I'm just going to do the full 4 hours in case there's people who come in at different times and I can just be here. So I'm going to set these aside because I am going to open the box. And if you're here and you're welcome. Otherwise, it's fine. I'm going to be here anyway. Okay, let me do this. Let me set this aside as is. And I'm going to open this box. I don't remember what's in this box, but it's going to be good. I know it is. For those that are maybe showing up and you don't know what exactly is going on, or if you're on the replay, because I'm usually off by 5, and I made a commitment that I was going to do until 7, I am here till 7. And I know that there are other big shows going on. I'm not worried about it because, I mean, you know, it's okay. I mean, if I had to pick the times that there weren't other shows going on, it would be like, I don't know, what time would it be? Would it be on like midnight? Because I know there's shows going on at midnight. So here's where we're at. What do I got? What did I get? What did I get? Okay. Okay. I rarely get just something like onesie twosies. So what did I buy? Ooh. Let's see. Hello. Huh. Let's see. Hi, Jake. Really? It's been a day. There's been a little few technical difficulties. Okay. I'm still on, by the way. It's me and like 2 other people that are lurking like I do. But you're more than welcome to come up and say hi. I'm opening a box that I just had on the porch that I'm trying to figure out what it is before I open it all the way. Yeah, she's had her toys. She knows where her toys are. Did you move it?
Yeah. Not very far.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
I found another place that I think that we can go for dinner tonight instead of where we've been before. I don't remember. I'll have to look at it. I saw it when I went to the post office.
Okay.
But it's tacos. You want tacos? Yeah.
I'll go with tacos.
You good with tacos? You say hi? There's 2 people.
2. Dos? Cool.
And I'm not one of them. So there's 2 because I closed out the app over here. Yeah. So I had this to open. I don't know what it is. Oh, hi, beautiful Angie. I hope you had a wonderful Memorial Weekend. As always, thank you for your service and community. Oh, thank you. Hello. Welcome. I am here until 7. No, you're good. Okay. It's Jake's birthday. So we're going to go to dinner after I get done, but I am doing extended shows all this week. I put a link, Maria, I don't know if you saw it, but I put a link. I can put it in again right here. Make sure. I think that works. Those are the listings that are still available. Okay. I have them all here. At 7 o'clock, or actually when we get back from dinner, to be honest with you, when we get back from dinner, all of those listings will be the sale price ends. That's the way to say it. That's the best way to say it, I think. Boyfriend. But I'll tell him happy birthday. I guess it would be boyfriend. But thank you. I appreciate it. I will tell him. Oh, I got pretty things. Interesting. Okay. I didn't. What? I ever buy some? I buy things and I'm confused often, but I didn't. Okay. Let me show you. You want to see what I got? This is pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. Let me move some stuff out of. Oops, sorry. Out of the way. Let me see here. How are you? Thank you, by the way. I appreciate it. It was Memorial Day can can be challenging as far as emotionally. So here we go. You can see down here in the little bitty screen down here. But let me share it here. Cinnabar. It's interesting because I used to not get Cinnabar. I still really am on the fence about it because apparently it can be toxic in hot environments. And it can also be easily faked, faux, knockoff, not real. So I'm curious on this one. It's a beautiful clasp here. And, okay, there's this. Let me see what this says on the listing for this one. Carved beaded necklace and bracelet. That's it. So I guess I wanted to take the risk on this one, and I think it is a good risk. Let me double check that. Yeah, that was good. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, so anyone, this week I have 3 shows left. They're going to be, the themes are lapis. They're all natural, basically, earthy focused. So one day will be turquoise and carnelian together. One day will be amber and Asian together, which will include jade and cinnabar and some others. Then there'll be lapis sterling and abalone mother of pearl. Those are the 3 themed shows I have left this week. And this is going to go into, I need to check it really very closely and test to make sure that it is authentic cinnabar. But I think that will go into that show. I can tell you that you have to check because there's more wear on the clasp on this than was on the clasp here. So I have to double check before I list. Okay, there's that. And then there were rings. Let me check the rings real quick. And I'm on till 7 because I said I would be, and I'm one who will keep my word. Okay, what do we got? Let's see. This is 4 vintage rings. All right, let's see what these 4 vintage rings are. Okay, let me switch this. I like to be on the other side. Okay, there we go. Okay, so what do we got? Let me wipe this off. Maybe, here we go. Let's see here. Which one do I have first? Okay, this one. What do we got? Oh, okay. Let's see if anything's marked. Yes, we do have marks. Let's see what we got. Can be real up and close with my roots there. Let's see. All right, let me go even closer. Hello for anyone who is joining. My name is Angie. I am finishing up the show. I have people come in and they're like, what's going on? Well, today I'm finishing up my show on amethyst and rose quartz. Here is the items that are still left from that. I can show them to you if we haven't met before. By the way, my name is Angie. You have landed on Reserved Grace. I am normally on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Central Time. This week, I extended it because I'm doing a series on basically my collection of what I call Unearthed, but through Reserved Grace. It's all natural gemstones and think natural, the things that come from the earth, and a little adornments that go with it, like Cloisonné. That doesn't come from the earth. Does it really? Because kind of technically, maybe, but anyway. So today was amethyst, rose quartz, and topaz. And then tomorrow, which would be Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, it's going to either be, and one down, it's either going to be lapis and sterling silver or amber and Asian influence, including Cinnabar, which is one that I just opened here. And the other one will be turquoise and carnelian. So those are coming up this week. I will be on all week from 3 p.m. Central to 7 p.m. Central. Even if it's just me sitting here by myself, I'm totally fine entertaining myself. I have plenty to do. So these are the pieces that are left from the show today. And you can click on that link. That link that's in the chat will take you directly to my Shopify store. The way that it works for me here, everything is buy it now. You don't have to pre-register. You don't have to do anything like that. It's super, super simple. If you've ever shopped on Shopify, on a Shopify site, or used Shop Pay, or even PayPal or Google, any of the payment processing that you're used to, you can easily check out. And so I put a link. Generally, I will put one link per item. Well, show the item. I'll put the link. You can go purchase. The competition is in if somebody beats you to it. Today, since I've gone through all the items and I sold quite a bit, I'd say over half. It got quiet. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to be here. If somebody comes in, I'm just going to look at what just came in in my box. So these are the pieces. I love amethyst too, Maria. I love amethyst. Martha. There's so many things about amethyst. So as I was doing my research, and I've always been very, very clear, I am not an expert. Never will pretend to be an expert. Even if I was an expert at one time because of a brain injury, there's a lot of things that I have forgotten, and I will forget again. However, getting ready for this, I collect because I collect, and I love jewelry, and I have collected too much, and I'm still bringing in more. Honest, I'm like, now that I'm selling, I've probably sold 100 pieces or more in just May. I'm bringing in more. So that's true. Like just I brought the Cinnabar and the rings, but some things I need to learn more about. So when I was looking at what is it about amethyst, I wear a lot of, I call power beads, so this is rose quartz. I do all kinds of things because I believe that they do help. Even if it's just in my head, I'm okay with that. So, but here's what I found out specifically to be real technical about amethyst. Amethyst is known as the stone of peace and clarity. In ancient times, amethyst was believed to prevent intoxication. I'm going to give you so you can see the screen. So you can see the full what's here. And then I'll kind of give you the little spiel I found. There's one druzy here, and then there is so there's a couple of things. And let me go into, I think just to give you an idea. And there is, okay, so I thought this was interesting. I didn't know this one. Amethyst was believed to prevent intoxication. It came from, the amethyst name came from the Greek name, I'm not going to pronounce it correctly, but amethystos. That's it. I think it's it. I think that's it. Amethystos, meaning not drunk. It encourages calm, balance, and inner strength, often used to support emotional healing and promote restful sleep. Who doesn't need all of those things? I do. Also, it ranges in deep violet to lighter lavender, always elegant and timeless. and it's beautiful with silver, gold, or brass tones. It's versatile across eras from the Art Deco to the Bohemian. I think that is so true of Amethyst. I love that just this one right here, you can see how the range of colors and that it goes with all like I said, like silvers and golds and like this brass. It goes with everything. It's very universal. And so this ring, I said it earlier. I don't know if anybody caught, where it came from. I bought this from Jason Adams, who I think is live right now. Honestly, I think he's on right now, but it doesn't fit me. So, there I am. And I feel like, so the price that I have it listed for right now is the sale. I paid $65 for it. Let's just be honest. It's $65. That's what I will put back on the website after, if it doesn't sell before I change it today at some point. But anyway, that I think is a super, super cool ring. It is a size 7. I have arthritis, and so not everything works. Some things work, but not everything. So there's that one. I think the buy of the day, this one that is still left, because if you go in and you look at very true, the lighter shades really brings the peace and calmness. I'm so glad that you said that about the lighter shades. Like this one's a lighter shade. The reason I say that, let me show you something. Let me show you from Ginny's. There's a lot of people who will say, I like to talk where you can actually see me on these parts. There are people that say to be quality and to be the best, it has to be the super saturated and the darkest. Okay, probably so. But there's a lot of, so in my studies, I found out that it's not always true. And it has to do with different styles and trends of the time. And the color is not the only variable, but they do evoke different feelings. And I like that you said that. I love that you said that. So this one sold early today. This was a member purchase. So members get early access. 1 to 2 hours before the show starts, they get to pre-shop and they get a 20% discount. So this sold before the show even started today. This one is still here waiting, which I love. I love. This one's probably, how could you not love either of these? However, I just wanted to show you the difference in the colors here. How saturated and beautiful that is, and not taking it away of any way of saying that that's not, but just how different they are, and they evoke different feelings. And so this one I think is one of my favorites. It always has been. It's been with me a while. I'm going to put Ginny's back into her order for her. So just so you know, that's how the pre-orders work for members. And I'm going to drop this back in here. And like I said, if you've never shopped from me or Reserve Grace, there's no pre-registration. There's no, everything gets pre-listed, and then you just go to buy now. Unless I do some one-offs, like the things that I just opened, if I sold something from that today, then I would send you an invoice for it. But otherwise, you get to purchase, free shipping, bundle it all. And I do like, the calm feeling. So true on that. The other big focus today, which I'm looking, do I not have any rose quartz left? Everything sold? All of the rose quartz sold today. That is so good to know. Really? That's wild. Okay, so rose quartz was the other one, which is like the bracelet I'm wearing. Spiritual and emotional well-being, known as the stone of unconditional love and compassion. Here's a way I never looked at rose quartz. I wear rose quartz bracelets. I like rose quartz. I know that it's love, and that's the if you just overarching love. Okay. Amethyst, tranquility, peace. But what I really learned about when I was looking at rose quartz, it's not just about loving others. I never really put this into perspective for myself. It's about being at peace and loving yourself first. Hello. How can we love someone else unless we love ourselves? that was just how could it be such a basic epiphany? It was. So also, rose quartz can range from translucent blush to milky rose. The other things that we sold today had aventurine, which is spiritual abundance, the stone of opportunity. We had rhodonite, which is different from rhodolite, but rhodonite, which is the heart healer known for emotional balance and nurturing energy. Clear quartz, rock crystal. We do have some rock, maybe, no, the bracelet sold. Okay. Rock crystal is the amplifier known as the master healer, believed to amplify the energy of all other stones. Then there's black agate or onyx, used in artisan pieces to protect protection and grounding. And then, so there's the main ones today. I will continue to bring the tips and the things as I go through the other 3 days of the things that we have coming up. But if you're new here and you're also looking like, okay, now she has 3 windows open, what's she doing? Let me close one of these. I will show you, this is, you go to here, you can do it this way. Okay, now I do also use models to show scale for the different pieces. So this one sold pre-show today. This is topaz. This and the similar one that I showed you in amethyst, those are Navajo made. This one had cloisonné and had all the things going on, just beautiful. Sold. Dragonfly earrings sold. These are the earrings that are still available. But then show you some style ideas. So this is the amethyst and crackle quartz. If you see me down in the little corner right there, that's what this one is available. And then the one on the model on the right is that sold, except for I have an option for that one. And then this just gives some other style ideas. Pieces that I had that are similar to what the models are wearing there. Just to give ideas on how to wear different things. And I do feel like crystals or semi-precious stones, they do have energy to them. I'm a feeler of energy. I feel energy, literally I feel energy, and I feel the energy of others. So I feel there's a lot of power in what's held in these little rocks that we could just, overlook. All right, so this is what I was playing with earlier. Here we go. Let me get, I'm just going to take this one off for now because I'm going to do this. I've been looking at this. So this is Super 7. And I'm going to put, I was going to do one strand each. I decided to do 2 together. I wanted to try this on together. Okay, there are the 2 Super 7 strands there. I have 3 minutes left before I take Jake out for margaritas and tacos for his birthday. And this piece here, this is it Jan Michaels? Yeah. And yeah, Jan Michaels. So we have jasper, we have amethyst, tiger's eye. I believe that Super 7, it just keeps coming up as agate, but I wanted to see how these went together. I love that. I love that. Okay. I think that's a beautiful layering. And me, I'd actually probably throw in one more piece. But that is how, this is where I find my play with things, and I love how these go together. It might be hard to see from there, but these go together. There's a little bit of red in the Super 7 that ties in with the jasper. It's just, I love that. So I wanted to try that on. I put it on my the body, the necklace form to see how it looked, and now I just wanted to see how it looks on me. And these are how I end up keeping things that I'm like, oh, no, that's why I don't try a lot of them on, because they need to go out into the world. And if I try them on, they're going to be mine for a little bit, and they just need to go. That's a substantial piece. That's just beautiful. All right, that one and these are available. I'm taking Jake out to dinner, and when I get back later tonight, I will update the sales prices. Make sure I will update the prices. They will go back to their original price. Other than that, I am out. I hope you have a wonderful evening. If you are looking for something to do, join me tomorrow. Join me and the other members of the community. We're small, but we are super welcoming, good energy, happy people. Tomorrow, 3 p.m. Central Time to 7 p.m. Aquamarine Quartz is a very special one as well. Empowers communication and self-expression. Protects strongly from negativity. I have a gorgeous aquamarine necklace. I didn't include aquamarine in my show this week. Maybe I need to throw that in there somewhere. I didn't know that about aquamarine. I love that. Now my brain's, I'm like going through, I'm doing these 4 days. It's going to be packed. And then I'm just going to have to add more in because this is truly where, I collected vintage jewelry for a long, long time. So traditional, Trifari, Monet, Napier, but also the one, there's a collection of that. But what my probably the last 5 or 6 years, this has been where my world has been. This really loving, I tumble rocks for fun. I paint rocks for fun. I'm drawn to rocks. Me and rocks, we're like that. Thank you so much for that information. I would love to get more and learn more. So I'm always, send it to me. When I get back, when my little things are gone. Okay, let me throw this up here real quick. I'm telling everyone to please take down, this is my business cell phone number. So if you ever have any questions about a piece or you have things to share with me, if you have tips to share with me or feedback to share with me, I am open 100%. You can text me at 214, I have to look closely, make sure, 797-9022. I'll memorize it one day. 214-797-9022, or email me at angie@reservedgrace.com. I would love to hear from you. And if you have any questions, if you saw anything in this show or shows from 20 episodes ago that have not still been put on Reserved Grace, the items haven't been put on Reserved Grace yet, and you're interested, I can tell you whether it's still available, and we can go from there. I do it all the time. I get a lot of people who were like, and just do a screen capture. That's what really helps. Do a screen capture of the item, and that way I can go and find it simple. I keep them all separated by episodes until they're listed. I love you so much. I'm going to go now. I will see you soon. Take care. Bye.